ShieldMore, man. We in the building. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building, man. You already know what it is. ShieldMore is in the building. We're missing our brother Wasted. He is in Florida at Walt Disney World with the family. So we're going to see if he pops in at some point. I know he said he was going to try and find a nice space in the hotel where, you know, he can get right and come join us, man. But until then, I got my ShieldMore brothers. Big Mike, what's good, bro?
Man, it's been a while, man. Good to see you. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays to the chat, man. Let's talk some Raider ball. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute.
There we go. We got my little bro Hammer. What's good with you, bro?
Hey, shit. Finally back from the bye. Feels good to be back.
There we have it. And we got our big brother in the building, Stuart Schweiger. What's good, bro?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Good to see you. I want to talk a little bit about my nephew and the trip I went down to Little Rock, Arkansas this past weekend. So I got a lot of stuff to talk about. So
good. Shout out to Wasted in the chat. He said fucking Stu. And then he follows that up with fucking Hammer.
Yeah.
So there you have it. So salute to our brother Wasted talent, man.
Feeling better. I know he was last
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. He's actually out of town right now, doing some family stuff out there in Florida or whatnot, man. What's good, man? The bye week is over. We're finally back to some football. Are y'all watching this game right now? Jacksonville and Cincinnati.
I got it on the screen right next to me.
31-28. This backup in Cincinnati is balling right now. They're beating the Jacksonville. We actually need Jacksonville to win. Trevor hurt his ankle. It looks like he may not play this series. He's questionable to come back. I think there's like 2 minutes left in the game.
2:28.
Yeah,
he's not out there.
Cincinnati.
CJ Beathard's out there right now.
Yeah, and Cincinnati just hit a 54-yard field goal, I believe, to go up 3. So Jacksonville at home with the backup guy. Let's see if they can get it done, man. Real quick, best of wishes. You know what I mean? Hoping that Trevor's okay. Fumble?
And Jacksonville recovered and got the first down.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you don't really hear that too much. Yeah. Stu, what's up, man? I know we were supposed to go hang out in Arkansas. You said you were going to leave Saturday, so I couldn't make it at that point, man. What you got going on, bro?
Well, first of all, I want to. Cincinnati is another team that I like. Lou Anarumo, the defensive coordinator, is a close friend of mine, a Purdue guy. Marcus Bailey, linebacker, number 51, is a Purdue guy, and then obviously Charlie Jones is a Purdue guy. So if there were another team in the AFC that I would cheer for, would be Cincinnati. So
and you know Burrow's out for the season. He's done.
Yeah, his hand was all messed up. What was that, 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his thing was off. So he couldn't even hold on to the ball, whatever. Who's the kid that's in behind him?
What is
Jake Browning or
Jake
something?
Browning.
Like,
315 yards, a tutty, 26 for 30 today.
Yeah, he's going off, bro.
Right here, Jags Browning, a Sacramento product. It says.
Oh, he's from Sac.
That's what our Vegas said.
Oh, let's get it, man. Come on, man. I didn't know that Cincinnati had a GOAT on their bench.
Is he a rookie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's from Folsom High School. Okay, there we go. He's from the burbs, but I still claim him. I like that. Salute to him, man. Undefeated at Folsom. There you go. Big Mike, what you been up to, man?
Man, just, family stuff, dealing with the Navy stuff. It's been a whirlwind at the house, man, for sure. But, we're about to get things cooking with the Planet Raiders. So we talked this weekend.
Yeah.
You give me the green light when you want me to put the news out. But, we've been working it. We've been working it this weekend. So.
Hey, them little Funko Pops are dope. Whoever made those for you guys, those things are sweet.
Yeah.
I reached out to Raider Post to get Stu on one, too. So
yeah, if you can do that,
I'm waiting on him to respond to me. So shout out to Raider Post. We got to get a Funko joint of Stu as well. Add him to it. That'd be hella dope. Nah, man, look, we got Minnesota this week. They got Justin Jefferson back. They don't really know what the hell they're going to do at quarterback right now. They got Josh Dobbs, who struggled against the Chicago Bears. With Monday Night Football, Big Mike, with 4 picks? Yeah, 4 picks, no tutties.
Yeah.
Right? Something like that. Like, look, their defense, this is going to be fun playing against that defense. I think Aiden's going to be tested a little bit because that's a feisty defense that Minnesota has out there. And they have a really great defensive coordinator, Stu. I think you're kind of familiar with his game. Hammer, who was the defensive coordinator in Minnesota? Do you know?
No, who is the defensive coordinator?
Mike, do you know?
I have an idea, but I'm gonna let you reveal that.
I'll put Flores.
Oh, that's right. It's Brian Flores.
Yeah, Flores is he's a monster over. He turned that defense around,
and he's going to be a guy that's probably going to be a candidate for a head coaching position this coming off season, definitely.
No doubt.
Let me see. Right now, it's 2 minutes left. Jacksonville has the ball 2nd and 1 at the 34. So at least hoping for a field goal. We need Jacksonville to win, you guys. I know a lot of us are like, playoffs, what? But I don't give a shit. I'm going all the way out until we're out of it. So
yeah.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs?
I know.
You kidding me?
I know.
Playoffs?
Okay.
Beathard throws it deep. Oh, where's the flag? Where's the flag? Where's the flag?
Did it come out?
No flag. 3rd and 1.
Brian Flores was the one that back when he was the head coach of Miami had that whole issue going on, right? Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, man? If we could jump right into it, man, the Raiders and the Vikings are almost like a mirror image of each other as far as what they do on the field. Offensively, they give the ball up way too much, more than actually we do over the season.
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, we're both scrappy defenses, so that it's almost looking in the mirror with these two teams.
I like that, though. I like that. Daniil Hunter, Max Crosby, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams. They have Jordan Addison. We have, Jacoby Meyer. I'm liking these battles. This is going to be a fun game at Allegiant Stadium this Sunday, man. I think it's going to be a lot closer than most people think. I mean, I know a lot of people are thinking Raiders, we have to bye week. Well, they're off the bye week too. And they're getting a superstar wide receiver back in Justin Jefferson.
Oh, they had a bye week this past week too?
Yeah, yep. And they're coming back. Justin Jefferson coming back from that hamstring issue. I know they're dealing with some QB, chemistry issues because Kirk Cousins is the guy, right? I mean, Dobbs went in there and been feisty up into that Chicago game. It was just like, oh shit, like he came right back down to earth a little bit. But I'm excited about this, man. I know at some point we'll all break down this game during the week and do all the comparisons where they are rated defensively, offensively, and all that stuff.
Actually, that's what I'm looking up right now.
Yes, Stu. Hey, look, fire off, brother. If you find something, let it be known.
Right.
Vegas says 1st down right now, Jacksonville. They're in field goal range now.
Etienne just got a reception and is I think he went out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
So we technically need Jacksonville to win this game, you guys. So go Jacksonville, I guess. You know what I mean? Without Trevor Lawrence in there at quarterback. This is crazy. CJ Beathard, I haven't seen him since the Niners. Like I haven't seen him on field.
He does not have a single game-winning drive in his career, and this is his 30th career game. They're on the 28-yard line on 1st and 10 in the trips right formation. Beathard goes back to pass. He completes it. Got about 8 yards on that. 58 seconds and running.
A field goal ties it.
Doing his
field goal ties it. Salute to LV, man. We were up by 15, 17 points in the first quarter. We're down by like 8 at the half. I'm not liking that. The Kings need to win this game to continue to go through that little tournament they got in the NBA right now. I still don't know how that shit works. But I'm trying to win it. So it is what it is.
The Knicks are actually still in it, believe it or not.
What's on your mind, Stu?
No, I was going to say, as far as Minnesota goes, they're last in rushing. They can't run the ball.
Yeah, Madison really, they thought that he was going to be the guy to
average 3.9 yards.
Cook.
3.9 yards per carry with only 5 rushing touchdowns. They're dead last as far as yards this season for rushing.
Well, perfect week for them to get Justin Jefferson back then, right? You can't run the ball. You might as well have one of the best wide receivers.
They have a lot of fumbles. They're about, as far as rushing fumbles, they are second to last with 9 behind Miami, who has 12. So They fumble the ball a lot. Passing wise, let's see. Passing wise, let's go yards and attempt. They are
middle of the pack.
What the fuck are they at here? Well, they're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're 10th in the NFL with 7.3 yards per attempt. As far as passing yards this season, they are. See,
they got TJ Hawkinson out there too, a phenomenal tight end.
Hawkinson's been killing
it. Passing yards, they have 3,264, which is 6th in the league right now.
They're pass heavy, and right now we just cut Marcus Peters. We got to figure out what we're doing.
Interceptions.
Yeah, hopefully Jack Jones figures it out this upcoming week. He's up to speed with everything because we're going to need him. We're going to need Ja'Cory Bennett. Hopefully Tyler Hall's out there. Nate's all over the place. We're going to need these corners on deck because this is going to be a tough assignment with Hawkinson, Addison, and Jefferson. That's a crazy.
They don't give up a lot of sacks for passing so much.
They're call them the three sons. The three sons, Stu. Hawkinson, Jefferson. They're
11th in the NFL, giving up 27 sacks. Are tied for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 teams with 27 sacks. The Saints, Cowboys, Colts, Buccaneers, and that's it. Yeah, so they're not a team that gets a whole lot of sacks. So, okay, sorry, go ahead with the Suns. No.
You're good. You're good. Salute to Javier, man. I really, bro, there wasn't really anything that surprised me about the interview. I don't know. Stu, did you get a chance to watch the Hondo interview the other day?
No, I did not.
Whenever you get a chance to, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. We had a Raiders beat writer on the other day, and we had an opportunity to kind of get a peek behind the scenes. And to be honest, I don't think anything surprised me.
What was said?
He just told us, a lot that was going on behind the scenes in terms of Ziegler compared to Josh McDaniels. They're good friends in real life, but they were apparently totally different. They weren't on the same page at all in terms of personnel, in terms of drafting. One wanted C.J. Stroud, Ziegler, our GM. He didn't want to trade up to get him. He wanted Bryce if he was available. But he went number 1 in Carolina.
I would not want Bryce Young, so I'm glad we didn't.
I wanted CJ Stroud if we were going to do anything.
Yeah.
He wanted to keep Alec Ingold, Ziegler, our former fullback, because of how popular he was in the locker room and how much his teammates loved him and how much he did in the Vegas area. You know what I'm saying? And Josh McDaniels was like, no, we want Jakob Johnson. He's a Patriot guy. So on and so forth. The list goes on of how many mistakes that Josh McDaniels made and how much Ziegler should have really said, look, I'm the general manager, period. I'm the general manager. Like, it goes through me. But every time he wanted to do something, Josh McDaniels came in and said, this is my show. Pretty much in a nutshell. So that's kind of what we were talking about.
Probably why McDaniels wanted him in it, because he knew he could control him, right?
And there you have it.
Yeah.
And I think that's a reason why maybe Mark Davis did not give Ziegler a shot at the job and got rid of both of them, because he look, if you can't stand on your 10, I don't need you here. You know what I'm saying? So that could have been what it was. But I mean, either way, I think at some point he'll find a job somewhere else, because there was some good things he did. He came in, he brought in Devontae Adams immediately. But we could do that. We could have made that move. No, I mean, definitely. I mean, Derek was here and he was already the guy to help, usher in Devontae.
We had the opportunity. So, I mean, we could have made that move happen. That was nothing but a great GM move.
But moving forward, I just want a GM to be a GM and a head coach to be a head coach.
For real. Yeah.
No Gruden, no Josh McDaniels, none of that shit, bro. Like,
I don't want them to be buddies, to be honest with you.
But that's exactly why I've said everybody's on this whole Harbaugh train right now. Harbaugh is going to do that same exact shit and be that dictator and want to have full control of everything. Mm-hmm. I don't want Harbaugh here for that reason. And none of you in this chat right now, any of this chat shouldn't want that either.
He was in San Francisco.
There was some fight. There was some pushback between him and the GM, but I don't think it was extreme.
You know what I think it is, man, and I hate to say this because I love the Raiders, man, but any team that has any coach that comes in with a resume is gonna want to buy the groceries and run the show at the same time, because they feel like they can do that. Mark Davis has shown historically that that's kind of his MO anyway. Yeah. So that's why I kind of want to stay away from the guy that has the resume. You know what I mean? Let's start fresh and have a guy, you know, prove himself here and be that guy.
I'm going to make my statement right now. If we do not keep AP as the head coach, I would love to have Harbaugh. Harbaugh has won everywhere he's been. His father is a coach. His father has won everywhere he's been. His brother John does a great job in Baltimore. He's won everywhere. Yeah. Harbaugh's won everywhere that he's been. So, I mean, and
Harbaugh's my third option.
Players love the dude, man.
He's my third option. Okay, like if AP's not the guy, go get Ben Johnson from Detroit, the offensive coordinator. You know, we need that innovative offensive mind that can unlock all this potential.
I like their offense a lot.
Yeah, but if you don't go get him, I understand what you're saying about Jim Harbaugh. I understand completely, bro. He's a winner. He's a winner. But you know, could you imagine this locker room going from Josh McDaniels to AP to Jim Harbaugh? Like we're gonna have to reshuffle this locker room again. These guys are probably gonna be traumatized. Like, holy shit, man.
Not again.
You know what I mean? And I don't think Harbaugh is as bad as Josh McDaniels or any of these guys. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, you know.
Hell no, he's not. Absolutely not, man. Fucking the motherfucker played a long fucking time, dude. He was successful as a player. He's produced a lot of great players, and you see everywhere he's been. Like I said, he's won. So he's not even close to McDaniels. McDaniels had no fucking playing experience and had no success as a head coach ever.
He's not a head coach. He is the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, to even put McDaniels in the same sentence as Harbaugh is disrespect to Harbaugh.
Absolutely. So I agree. My only concern is, you know, he's going to want to run the show. And, you know, outside of being a head coach.
If he wants to run the show, whatever he's done so far at every program, he's been his work. So fuck.
Whoa. Who was the GM at San Francisco when Harbaugh was there? Lynch wasn't in there yet, was he? Or was it towards the tail end that Harbaugh was there?
I think Lynch.
I don't think Lynch was there.
I don't know. Let me see.
That was a lot. I mean, God, that's been what, 8 years now, maybe? How long?
Something like that.
How long has that been?
I'm gonna try to look this up right now.
I'm looking right now, but I think he was there at the tail end. I could be wrong, but I think he was. Oh no, you're right. As an executive, he's been there since 2017.
Right.
Okay, I was gonna say he's fairly new.
Yeah. So they had what's his name over there? Was it not Balk, right? Trent Balk.
Sounds familiar. I'm not too sure though.
Someone said Balky.
I remember.
Trent Balky. Balk.
Oh yeah, what I think that's what.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, he was there in 2017.
Okay, but like again, and we all hate the Niners.
Yeah.
But you see what Lynch has done.
Yeah.
To really turn around that, bro. Look at their defense. Look at the offense and what they're doing with a 7th round quarterback right now.
Yeah.
This kid is front runner right now with the QBR that he's had several times throughout the season. He's a front runner right now for MVP of the league. Like, this shit is fucking scary with what John Lynch has done as a GM for that organization. And we need somebody like that. And I do believe
going out and getting McCaffrey was like,
yeah.
But I think Champ Kelly right now, and he's respected throughout the league by many other front office guys.
If we let him go, he's going to get another job immediately.
Yeah, like I'd much rather keep him here for 2-3 years, same as AP, but let Champ, and I think AP will let him do this. Yeah. Let Champ be the GM and make the football decisions. Make the smart football decisions moving forward for this organization.
I totally see that. I don't see that AP wants to even fuck with that. Like he respects Champ, and you run football, you run the front office, bro. And we connect when we connect. But other than that, you have your staff, I have my staff.
If AP had it his way right now, he'd be a player / coach.
Look, they were both.
Like he still wants to be out on that field right now, hitting the shit out of people.
They were both on the sideline at the Washington-Oregon game. They were both on the sideline together at the Boise State UNLV game. Like they're building that rapport with each other. And I think, like you said, Stu, AP's gonna be like, you do your job, I'll do mine. You go get the guys, I'll work with what you bring.
AP has nothing to prove. As you know, a lot of these coaches, they want to, they have to sit there and they have to prove their knowledge, and they have to prove their confidence. AP's got nothing to do with that. Like, I'm completely fine with my coaches coaching. Let me do what I'm good at, and you guys do what you're good at. And that's how a head coach should be. And that's why I'm happy to see these former players get in those positions, because they don't need to sit there and try to prove to everybody that they're the one. They want to hire people around them that they can control. Fuck no, dude. AP is going to hire people around him that know it better than him.
Yeah,
that's kind of that's kind of what I'm looking at. What Antonio Pierce is the same thing is going on with the Texans with DeMeco Ryans.
Yeah,
like former player, young guy, linebacker.
Yeah.
He's brought in a whole different mentality to Houston. I can see us doing the same thing. You see with not Teddy Bruschi, Mike Vrabel. Same thing over at Tennessee. I know they're kind of reeling a little bit.
But he turned that program around.
Exactly.
He did.
So there's a lot of those former players. They need to really get a shot to be in that head coaching spot. And linebackers are usually like, they're the one that has the green dot. They run the defense and they're
quarterback of the defense.
They're the quarterbacks of the defense. Absolutely.
So they can go directly into a leadership spot once once they get into the coaching realm. So it's almost natural for them to be there. So I think that Antonio Pierce has a leg up because of that.
Real quick, salute to Brandon, man. Keep up what you guys are doing. 1000% enjoy the content. I especially enjoy all the different perspectives from many content creators. Raiders, salute to my dog Brandon on the $5 donation. And salute to the leads of Dale. Hardball to Raiders, San Diego Chargers head coach.
I'm under the belief right now that Kellen Moore is a successor at LA to be the Chargers' next head coach, and the same thing goes with the Commanders. I think if things go the way that they've been talking about recently, Bieniemy is going to be the next head coach in Washington.
I don't think so. I think Bieniemy's out of there. I think he's
Do
gone.
you?
Yes, I spoke to one of my guys that I know, and I've also been watching, just seeing the Twitter feed of one of my boy Rio. Salute to my dog Rio. He covers the Commanders. He does the Bleacher Report, all that good stuff. They do not want him at all. They do not want Eric Bieniemy calling an offense at all. And I know they have a quarterback right now in Sam Howell that's leading the league in passing yards, but they're terrible. They have to throw the football at this point. What I mean? Like, he's out there throwing the football a million times, a game, and they don't like Eric Bieniemy out there. So I personally think that those are the two teams, and I may be totally off, that Bill Belichick is going to be looking at. I think he's going to be looking at the Chargers because of all the talent around there, even though they're in salary cap hell right now.
Didn't Belichick get an extension though this past offseason that they didn't even talk about until recently?
They're talking about. Well, I've seen a bunch of rumors about them parting ways. So look, I could be off. I think the Commanders will probably go get someone young, someone with the young mind. They may try to get Ben Johnson. You know what I mean? Those owners are trying to make a statement. They got Magic and all those new guys, and they want to make a statement. They want to turn
because they're also talking about fucking leaving Landover as well. Yeah, they're talking about relocating.
That stadium's a shithole, man.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
That stadium's horrible.
That's Oakland Coliseum 2.0 at this point still.
Yeah.
Oh, FedEx, is it still FedEx? Whatever.
Yeah, it's still FedEx.
Yeah, it's bad. They have all kind of sewage problems and drain issues and all kind of stuff over there. So, but I don't know what's going to happen. But I love that the Chargers are having all those issues. I don't know. Brandon Staley has to know something about someone in that, upper management or ownership. Like he has to know something, because there's no reason he should still be there at all.
Absolutely not. No.
Even from the top, like the owner of the Chargers is awful too. Like they don't run a good show. They always have, from top to bottom, a good squad like on paper, and then they just can't push it together. Yeah. So this is historically what they do.
Ever won a Super Bowl?
Nope.
Who?
Right? The Chargers. They've never won.
No, never.
No.
I love it.
No.
Not one. No shelf life. Just dead in the water.
Yep.
They got Scary Terry. Yep, Q. He out there, and bro, he had not 1 point in fantasy this past week. They got my guy, former Ohio State Buckeye, out there just running routes for nothing. Don't make any damn sense at all. I want to ask you guys this. I'm gonna start with Hammer real quick. Salute to LT. What's your thoughts on Josh Jacobs? And this is your guys' show today. We just came on to shoot the shit, you guys, answer some questions, talk about the Minnesota game. You ask whatever you guys want tonight, and we'll make sure to try and get to as many comments as possible. Salute to
later on, I have a guide to everyone for us to put on our draft board.
Oh, no, because I wanted to do a mock draft.
Okay. Oh shit.
Well, this kid is a young kid. It's gonna be at least 2 more years before he's available. But I'm saying he's a kid. Keep your eye on this kid, but I'll talk about him later.
Okay. Well, either way, we'll give you the first round.
What I'm talking about? You know.
I know. Yeah. Well, you know what? We're not going to give Stu the first round. He'll probably go take a Purdue guy in the first. So we'll give him we'll give him the 4th round or some shit. What's your thoughts on Josh Jacobs? Should we move on from him and draft a running back 1? Me personally, if AP's here, and I've said this a million times.
Wait, hold on. I just want to make sure he's under the franchise tag right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
just this year.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna skip my Hammer. What you got, man? What you doing?
Keep him, man. Keep, especially if AP is back. We know AP loves him. Bring him back. I'm not like I'm so sick of fucking talking about this number with him, but like a 3-year, $42 million deal with about 26 to 28 mil guaranteed. Let him finish his career in silver and black. And yes, we can draft a running back 2 late in the draft in 2024.
Sorry, go ahead. It's your time.
No, that's it. That's my take on that.
I love Josh, but I don't want to pay that kind of money for a running back. I personally don't. I see how the league is.
Who would you say is the top running back right now in the NFL?
Oh, it's Christian McCaffrey by a long shot.
McCaffrey, hands down.
What does he get paid?
He gets paid
a lot. He's the last of the Mohicans. Seriously, he's the last one. He's the last running back.
But he also does everything: passing game, running game, blocking. Like he does it all. So like you're paying this guy. Go ahead, Big Mike.
I will say this though. When he did go to the 49ers, that was almost looking like a bad deal for the 49ers just because Christian McCaffrey was always injured at the time.
Yeah.
He hasn't been injured for the last couple of years, so it's now looking like a good move.
But also,
what they give up.
Carolina was really bad, and he was their entire offense. Now with all these other weapons around, McCaffrey doesn't always have to be the guy. They can go to Ayuk, they can go to Debo, they can go to there's a slew of different guys they got out there.
They can do all that, but if you think about it, even going into the season, he had like 13 or 14 consecutive games with a touchdown. That's fucking scary, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, until a couple weeks ago, right when they tried.
And he almost had his 2 at the goal line.
No, he did. I know.
So I mean, me personally,
he's a bad motherfucker. He's a bad boy.
I bring back Josh on a 2-year deal. I would, but it'd have to be a hometown discount for me.
228.
There's some great running backs in this draft, and we're gonna break that down at some point here soon. I'm talking about guys in the mid to late rounds that you could potentially bring in and be running back 1 off the rip. Guys that now are the prototype in the NFL now, receiving and running the football. And mind you, Josh has picked it up in the passing game a lot these past two seasons. Much respect to him. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of guys, man, that you can draft.
Audric Estime or whatever as a dog from Notre Dame. It says Audric Estime.
Me personally, man, I'm not going any running back as of late from Notre Dame.
I got you. Okay.
I'm just not doing that. I mean, there's we don't have too many more.
Just looking at the rankings right now as far as running back.
There's not too many Jerome Bettises that come out of Notre Dame anymore. No. You know. So, but there's a lot of guys, and we'll talk about it. Is this a STEMI? I think it's a STEMI.
Julius Jones, Ryan Grant are they the last kind of running backs?
That's the last one I can really think of.
There you go. like at that point, like, you know what I mean? You go, we're gonna go way back, like shit, Ricky Waters and shit.
Fucking easy.
But me personally, I would keep Josh if AP always talks about him being the focal point of the offense. The offense goes through Josh Jacobs. If it's AP, Josh will be back. It just has to make sense financially. The last thing you want to do, and Q, I like that. Bucky Irvin out of Oregon in the 5th round. That is definitely a guy that I'm going to talk about a lot during the draft. Bucky Irvin. And a 5th round guy. Like, you can get potentially into the 5th.
I'm looking right now, though, on some, I guess I don't know whose fucking website it is, but they have him as the 5th rated running back. You think the 5th rated running back's going to go to the 5th round?
But we see it. We see these running backs drop.
You're probably right. Yeah, you know, I mean, with the running back position is nowadays. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's 5'10", 195, 4'4", 940.
Yeah, I'm just you always want to attack the needy positions over anything. It's a passing league now. You want to go get the quarterback. You want to protect him. You go get the O-line. You know what I'm saying? You get the possession guys, the receivers. You go get your linebackers, your corners. And at that point, you're like, oh shit, we haven't even looked at a running back, and it's already the 4th or 5th round.
What round would you look to get around?
Did Mike give your opinion on what he thought about Jacobs?
So here's the thing about
opinion because I want to answer that.
Yeah, go for it.
No, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
So here's the thing about Jacobs, man. Like right now, he's 6th in the league in rushing, but he's leading the league in carries right now. It's 220 carries, and he has averaging over about 3.5 yards. Like that's not a good thing. And I don't know if that's a Jacobs problem or offensive line problem.
A little bit of both.
I don't know. It could be a little bit of both. I would say that, if you can get a running back, maybe in the 3rd round, maybe if you can get, or a 4th round. And one guy that I do like that is similar to Josh Jacobs is Blake Corum from Michigan. 5'8", 215 pounds, kind of a bowling ball, run the ball. He between the tackles.
Yeah.
That's the type of guy that will fit in perfectly with us.
4.55, 40.
And if Harbaugh's the guy, I promise you we're going to look at him.
I hope it's not. I'm going to keep saying it too.
But I've been hearing his name a lot. I know exactly. I watched him a lot.
You hope it's not the running back, or you hope it's not Harbaugh?
No, I hope it's not Harbaugh. Gotcha. I really do.
Hammer, what was you going to say about? Were you pretty much saying like where do you think particularly will draft a running back?
If you were a GM, where would you want to take a running back? Like what round?
I'm looking at like where we took Zeus, like 4th. Like I think you can find still one of the best running backs in the draft somewhere in that 3rd, 4th round. Go ahead, Stu.
I ain't give my Jacobs comment yet. I'd like us to keep Jacobs. I would.
Okay.
I like him. I like his attitude. I like him as a runner. I like that he's healthy. I truly believe, though, and there was a comment, and I actually wrote it down this past game, not this past weekend, but against Kansas City. The announcers brought it up, and they asked Jacobs if he feels that him missing training camp affected his season so far. And he said, no, I feel great. I truly believe if he's in training camp, he's having a better season. I really do. Yeah. I think now he's finally starting to kind of get into that game shape that he could have been in week 1 instead of now week 6 and 7. So I think if he's in training camp, I think he's a better running back. So I'd like to keep him. Again, I respect the guy. I like how he's getting the ball. I think he's a leader of that offense. I mean, I think he's a true Raider. Mm-hmm. And then I think it's great for him to be there. And we get a pretty high profile guy in the draft. And it's that handing that transition off. Yeah. They say like this, if you have a dog that, and nothing, I mean, I'm just using this as an analogy, but you have a dog that you like, get another puppy to make sure that he trains that dog how to be that next guy. You know what I mean? I think you bring in a guy, let's say dog is bringing a fucking dog, right? And have our dog teach that dude how to be a Raider, how things are supposed to go. So I'd like to stay him around, keep him around. I mean, this is year 6, correct, for him?
And year 5 right now, right?
It's 5 this year, yeah.
This is 5.
I mean, I'd be okay signing a 3-year deal, to be honest with you.
He wants to retire at 30 still. He already said it. He said at 30 years old.
How old is he right now?
26.
26.
So that's right there. I mean, that 3-year deal is putting him, right
exactly
there, Yep. So I wouldn't mind a 3-year deal. I want to get it done, and I don't want this bullshit going on. But I mean,
it just has to make sense, though. Stu, you don't want to set back your franchise, giving him, reset the market.
Look at what the Colts did. Look at what the Colts did with Jonathan Taylor, and Jonathan Taylor was just throwing a whole bunch of fits throughout training camp. Didn't play in the preseason. He finally shows up a few weeks into the season. He got a deal. He got a 3-year, $42 million deal.
But you know what's crazy, Hammer? That shit. This is how poorly.
How has he been playing this year so far?
He's out now.
Zach Moss, my guy that I talked about a lot in that draft. I wanted to draft him over Lynn Bowden Jr. This is a guy that I wanted out of Utah that was a dog. Okay. Yep. He was running the football effectively. He was doing his thing with the Indianapolis Colts. And then they shied away from Jonathan Taylor, all that drama in the news, and then they bring him back and pay him all. They do all that to pay him that big money.
And now he's done for the season.
Now he's pretty much done for the season. I think at least missing 2 or 3 weeks with that hand injury.
Yeah, his thumb. He's out 2 weeks.
Up his thumb and he's getting surgery on.
Running back for whatever is a position. When those guys, when they hold out, man, it never really works out when they come back. Dude.
Well, look at Saquon. How many times has he been injured this year?
Yeah,
and he's another one. He got the franchise tag with all these incentives. There was no way in hell he was getting any of those incentives.
The Pittsburgh Steelers running back from Michigan State. Remember when he a year?
Le'Veon Bell fucked his career up with that.
Yeah, he did.
Well, you know what's funny? Somebody else in the comment section kind of mentioned something, and he kind of let me say he didn't fuck his career because he got a nice little bag. But he said Blake Corum equals Miles Sanders 2.0. Miles Sanders looked really good up there in Philly with that great offensive line. He went to Carolina. He cannot run for a yard now. He got a 3-year deal. It was like $6.5 million a piece. So he got his issues. So either way, you're in the league to get your money. I respect it. But if that's what's going to be, because we don't have a Philadelphia offensive line. we don't.
No.
Nope.
You know what? I will say this, man. I say that we do need a running back at some point, even if we keep, Josh Jacobs, because
we need
Zamir
both.
White isn't doing it right now.
When I say Jacobs, we need a draft. We need a draft to do this year.
I will play Homer on this, and you guys can give me all the shit you want in the world, but Jonathan Brooks, man, the running back out of Texas, he's number one ranked. He's the best ranked running back going into this draft class.
207, 4.4, 940.
Bro,
they always have great running backs, though. We know
this dude is a workhorse.
Yards per
and
carry,
he can do it all. Just imagine, granted, he just tore his ACL a couple of weeks ago. This dude can come back the middle of next season and be that 1-2 punch with Jacobs. That would be insane.
I like that. I'm not against that, to be honest. Wasted was good, bro.
ACL injury on a
cool. I hear you guys talking about running backs. Got a running back for you.
Oh, shit.
4th round, Ray Davis out of Kentucky.
I've been saying it.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Davis, that's my guy.
I've been taking him in every mock draft. That is a guy who's had some inconsistencies this year because they don't really have a good team out there in Kentucky. But Ray Davis will be a dog. Man, ways to get the fuck off my lawn, bro.
Bro, listen, bro.
Let me throw
my players, damn it.
All right, let's do this real quick.
Let me throw a running back out there.
I got some files. Go ahead, Stu.
A guy, Jawar Jordan out of Louisville, 5'10", 185, 4.47.
Where is he? What is he ranked though? Prospect wise as a running back, where does he rank? Because I have a top 10
on this list that I'm looking. They have him at number 7.
What is his name?
He's
again?
a little light in the ass, to be honest. 180.
I have the top 10 I have right now. I got Jonathan Brooks, Trey Benson, Blake Corum, Braylon Allen, Trevion Henderson, Bucky Irving, Audric Estime, Taj Brooks, Marshawn Lloyd, and Jaquavius. I feel like I'm butchering his name already. Marks. That's the top 10 for this.
I'm just going I've seen the kid from Louisville play.
Mom
is stupid, man. Stu, did you hear that?
What did he say? What?
You heard that name? He said you heard that name. You know he came from a single parent household and shit.
Jaquavius.
You're going to hell, bro.
That's a fucked up ass name, yo.
Jaquavius, where's he from?
Mississippi State.
Oh boy.
Okay.
The hood.
That was stupid, bro. I'm trying to find
DA, not not THE, but DA, the hood.
He said Estime. Say it with me. Omni, I got you. Estime. Esta roll. Oh, dang.
Damn.
I gotta find these mock drafts, but I definitely took Ray Davis and all of them. Salute to Wasted. Fucking thief. Let me see. Salute to Steel Cage, man. We have to build the trenches on both sides, and we're gonna attack that in the draft.
We're gonna attack that in the draft. We're gonna attack that in free agency as well. Like we've been talking about this behind the scenes for like the last about week and a half, 2 weeks in regards to what's gonna be the move when it comes to the offensive and defensive line. And I think it's probably gonna start maybe 1-2 pieces each side through free agency first.
There we go, right here. Super Omni said Trayvon Henderson, Blake Corum, Jonathan Brooks, Audric Estime
from Ohio State. Yep.
Bucky Irving and Trey Benson. I like Trey Benson a lot too.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go pretty early.
I like anybody named Bucky. That's a good name, dude. I like that. That's
more important. Fullback name, man.
And more important is I'm losing in fantasy football.
Can we not just
by 2 points?
Bro, I got absolutely destroyed because Tank Dell got hurt and just had 0 points.
Fuck the Niners. Fuck Deebo Samuel. Fuck Brock Purdy.
I lost to Mitch.
Oh, how the hell did you? Oh my
Bro,
God.
because
I lost to Kenny King.
Jamar Chase got me 31 points right now, though. Tank Dale, 0 points. Jahmyr Gibbs, 6.4. That's what I lost. That's
Bro,
why
I'm
I lost.
losing by less than 2 points, bro, because I didn't start CJ Stroud because I forgot to change my lineup being on fucking vacation.
No shit.
There we have it. Where you at right now, bro?
I'm down in the lobby, man. You know what I mean? Down in the hotel, chilling. Everybody's upstairs in the bed, sleep, so I didn't want to be too loud, so I came down in the lobby.
That's what.
Feeling better?
Got
Hey,
good
you feeling
reception,
better? Wasted?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, man. Feeling a lot better. My wallet isn't feeling better, but physically I feel better.
The Magical Kingdom, hell no.
Man.
Oh man, the tragic kingdom today out this motherfucker.
You said tragic kingdom.
Yeah, it was the tragic kingdom for me, man. I am broke. We ain't got it.
Hey, I'm happy we got all of us on right now because we have not done a mock draft yet as a clique, as a group. So I'm gonna do a 7th rounder real quick right here, you guys. Let's have some fun, man. It's ShieldMore night. We just shooting the shit. We have no injury report yet. We don't have anything going on.
You're not getting anything until
The new
Wednesday.
Bubba Sparks, dude. Bubba Sparks is back, dude. Shit is fire.
Hey, he was fired back in the day. Bubba was my dude.
Came back, bro. Dude,
Shit, game. Bengals just won.
Bro,
And we needed him to lose.
yo, I just saw that shit, man. To lose by 2 points to my
Oh, there's a
scrub-ass
flag. There's a
cousin
flag.
was worse. Don't worry. They waved it off.
Damn. Fuck YouTube TV.
Shit is crazy, bro.
Bro,
Yes.
I actually lost by less than a point, bro. Like about a point and a half, bro. Unbelievable.
That is a phenomenal name.
Anybody
Hondo definitely gave Wasted a phenomenal name.
Supreme
Supreme
talent.
talent. That's phenomenal.
You know what's funny? Now I'm gonna start wearing Supreme shit all the time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Start wearing my Supreme sweatshirts and all of that shit.
All right, look, this is what we're gonna do. Since we got Wasted remote out there in Florida, we're gonna give him the first round. All right, we're gonna do trades too. So whoever wants to, we're gonna take our time with this. We're just having some fun tonight, cooling. What's up, Wasted? What you want to do? You want to trade with the donkeys right here and pick up? No, you don't. No, you're only picking up a second in 2025.
Nah, in 2025, no way. And I don't ever want to trade in division.
Right here, pick 11 for 18 and 35. Nah, that's 73 included
Nope.
too.
Nope, that takes us out the box for what we need.
Wait. What pick are we at? Wait, what pick?
We are at 11 right now, and my favorite tackle went off the board.
I was going to say that's a name that I keep seeing everywhere.
Go up.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
Yeah, go up for a
quarterback.
second.
Oh, you want to see? Stu wants to see who went off the board real quick. Caleb to Chicago. We already knew that was going to happen. I don't see New England taking an offensive tackle right now at 2. They need a quarterback. Drake May is a Patriot, but
Terrible.
the Cardinals took Drake
Quarterback.
May. They got Kyler Murray with a major contract.
Picks are all trash, bro.
Marvin Harrison Jr. makes no sense when they have all those receivers out there with the Commanders. Kool-Aid McKinstry, I could see that going to Chicago. That'd be great. Him and Jalen together. That's a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson, Dallas Turner, the edge rusher. He's nice. Goes to the Giants. Keon Coleman, wide receiver to the Jets, so they don't try and trade for Devontae Adams, apparently. Malik Neighbors, wide receiver out of LSU, goes to Tennessee. And then J.C. Latham, they need a tackle for sure.
What's up with the Saints and Lions game?
What do you mean?
They played yesterday, right?
Oh, Saints got cooked.
Yeah, Saints got dog walked.
And DC is hurt. He got a concussion. He hurt his rib, re-injured his shoulder off.
Hurt his whole left side. His ego's hurt and bruised. The whole shit.
There you go, right here, Wasted. Best quarterbacks on the board are J.J. McCarthy, Jaden Daniels, and Bo Nix. Oh, Penix is still there too.
Yeah, but bro, this is crazy. Shedeur Sanders and J.J. McCarthy aren't going to be in this draft.
McCarthy's going.
So
McCarthy's going to the draft.
JJ, you sure McCarthy's going?
McCarthy's going to the draft, bro. Now Sanders isn't for sure. Penix is going to win the Heisman, and he's out.
Shit,
So
they said that
Penix
Jaden
been
Daniels
drafted?
might win that shit.
From LSU's not going to win it?
The thing is, they lost too many games at the beginning of the season. I'm looking at the broad spectrum of things, right? Like,
you know what I think is going to happen is that the West Coast voters are going to split between Knicks and Penix.
I think Penix is going to take
because
it.
of that, Jaden Daniels is going to win. He's a favorite
All right,
already.
look, to be honest with you,
Trying to see
Yeah,
how
If this is real life, right? If this is real life, I would take Bo Nix, right? I think their ratings are a little off. I like JJ McCarthy, but I don't think JJ McCarthy is I don't think he's going to the draft, man. I'm not sure he hasn't declared yet.
Well, he hasn't declared, but he's going into the draft, bro. Harbaugh is going to be probably going to Chicago or somewhere, maybe even us. He's out of there. He's going.
The thing with JJ McCarthy is if he goes into this draft, and it's the same thing with Quinn Ewers down in Texas. McCarthy might be the #1 pick next year if he went back to school, as opposed to this one where he's going to fall. I don't see JJ McCarthy going into the draft.
He's making at Michigan too, you know.
Yeah, Ewers.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm taking Bo Nix, man.
Wow. Okay. All right.
He's a mid first projection, so that fits right in.
Ewers' draft stock dropped when he went down with that injury and missed those 2 games, and I feel ultimately that's why he's like, "Fuck it, I'm going back to school for one more year, try to get his draft stock back up."
Big Mike, what you want to do right here? Arizona's offering 67, 70, 99 for 42 and 139.
67 and 70. Is that still in the first round? That's third
round.
Right?
That's the third round.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Have they given the finalists for the Heisman yet?
Yes.
Oh, they have.
Penix, Bo Nix, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Jaden Daniels.
So McCarthy didn't get in there, huh? Wow, that's okay.
What you want to do, Mike? You thinking about this or nah?
Nah, I'll pass on it.
All right. So boom. All right, let's go back to all. So right here, these are the best players available.
Wait, Wasted took Bo Nix, right?
Yeah, Penix is still there too. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's look at defense.
All right, let me see. Hold on real quick, y'all. My bad. Yeah. All right, defense. Boom.
Prince Kamehameha.
Princely. I'm looking right here. Brandon Dorless, the edge out of Oregon's nice.
Yeah.
Byron Murphy is there. I want to see is I like Rook, man. He has 5 sacks this season with Clemson, the defensive tackle. He's a guy that can get to the quarterback. And McKinley Jackson out of Texas A&M, like him as well.
Yeah. You kind of on the same page. I'm looking at D tackles.
Okay, so let's go to D tackles. Oh, Sweat's there still too. There goes Amber.
I will go Sweat here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's roll with Sweat.
Hammer, why in all of these mock drafts is Devondre Sweat available where he is?
Because he's going to be a guy that's going to be a late second to early third round pick. From his intangibles, there's like one other guy. I can't remember who it is. I think it's the tackle from Illinois. I want to say everybody's been raving about him, but like I said, this dude's measurables.
Witherspoon?
Who? Devin Witherspoon's no, it's a interior defensive lineman from Illinois that everybody's been talking about.
Oh yeah, Newton.
Yeah.
But Sweat is like regarded as one of the top defensive tackles. I think he's up for like several awards this season too. But 6'2", 6'3", 362 pounds. A dude is going to be a problem. Like
take that. Right now he's projected a late first according to NFL draft.
He's moved up tremendously then.
Hammer, what do you want to do right here? They're offering up 88 and 119 for 73.
Nope, I'm standing pat with what we got.
Okay, 70. No, that's 2025.
Hell no.
All right, so go to all. What are you looking at right here? We got our QB of the future. We got a defensive tackle of the future. You know, we can use a corner here. We can use some offensive line help. Cedric Van Pran is over there. The center from Georgia. You can upgrade from Andre James here. There's a few options. Jalen Ford, your guy. We can go back to back Texas.
How the hell is Jatavian Sanders still on the board? That dude's a number 2 ranked tight end in college football right now.
That's true.
Oh no, Bowers is gone.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to ask a question. What has that kid from Christian Gonzalez done at all this year? Has he done anything?
He
got injured.
He was balling. He was balling and then got put out for the season due to an injury. But he was cooking.
When did he get hurt?
Probably like, was it 4 games in, 5 games in?
4 or 5 games in, he got hurt.
Yeah.
I knew he wouldn't do shit.
Jesus Christ.
What you want to do, Hammer? You want to look at a specific position here?
Take a look at the linebackers real quickly.
Okay. And mind you this, okay, I'm only going to say this. I'm just kind of being the the point guard right now, right?
Hmm?
Remember that we have Luke Masterson under a rookie deal. We have Divine Diablo still on his rookie deal. Spillane's under contract for 1 more year, and then Amari Burney, all these guys. We have a bunch of linebackers right now on rookie deals, so they're all under contract. So just want to throw that out there. If you're thinking about taking a linebacker,
Actually, no. Go back to offensive line.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
Because this is where we need the most help right now.
guard or tackle?
We need a right guard.
Luminor, and our whole right side is gone. Luminor, well, Mumford's been playing a lot, but I'm just saying Luminor's a free agent. He's out of here, and Van Ryden's out of here. So we need a guard, a right guard, and we need potentially a right tackle to compete with Dalton Wagner and Mumford, maybe.
I think Mumford's going to earn the fucking starting spot.
I hope he
next
does.
season.
I hope he
I
does.
want to also consider a center as well.
Yeah, scratch it. Go with Van Pran, because I don't see James coming back. Like, I've talked about looking at a center and free agency, but go with Van Pran.
I like that. Van Pran's a dog. All right. Let me see if there's any Purdue guys on the board right here for Stu.
Where are we at? Hold on. Whoa. Where are we at here? So what do I got?
We're in round 4 right now.
You're what?
We're in round 4.
Ooh.
Go to cornerbacks.
Okay, I love that because that's exactly what we need here.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you this, Stu. Buffalo's offering 111, 3 picks away from ours right now, and 208. So we can give another pick. Would you want to do that? You could pick up. You could pick.
Do it.
I actually like this right here.
Do it.
That's the best one they've given us yet so far.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so now you want to look at corner, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to corner here. Johnny Dixon, Penn State. They always have some pretty good DBs out there. Cam Hart is my guy.
Scroll up a little bit.
Okay, Cam Hart out of Notre Dame is my dude.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just go. So
Daquan Hardy, Jalen Simpson's still there.
So let me see here. So
I know you're still getting kind of like with some of these.
Johnny Dixon was available.
Yeah.
All right. Johnny Dixon. You said Hart was available.
Yep, Hart's available.
Justin Wally, is he there still or no?
Let me see.
From Minnesota.
Yep, right here.
Marcellus Dial from South Carolina.
I might take back-to-back corners right here, actually. Who was it? My bad, Stu.
From South Carolina, Marcellus Dial.
No, I think I seen Dial go off the board.
Okay. All right, let's go with I'm taking Johnny Dixon.
Okay. Penn State.
Yep.
All right.
191, 4.4 speed.
I like that. So right here, is my guy still on the board? Cam Hart went to Denver. You motherfucker.
That was my one pick. I get the next pick too, though, right?
Oh, matter of fact, you know what? I will give you the second pick because
the 208 pick. Do I get that one?
Wait, hold on. Let me see something.
Is someone up there before? Okay, so I get the.
No, this is still my pick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look at guard right now, but I definitely want to see who's available. I like Brandon Coleman, guard out of TCU. Let me see, Marshawn Lloyd. I might take a running back here. Zinter's gonna probably miss the season because he broke his leg in Michigan. But I may take a flyer here.
Last game, right? This last game he did, right?
I may take a flyer on Zinter
2 games ago he did.
As the future guard. Damn.
Oh, he plays center, right? That's the one who plays center too.
He can move around a little bit.
Yeah, I like him, man. He's a
what?
dog too.
He's gonna miss probably the season or at least half this. I'm taking Zinter right here.
That's a cat from Michigan.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Real quick, let me read this super real fast. Salute to Max. If AP is still our coach during the draft, it's going to be Jaden Daniels for a family reunion in Vegas. I can definitely see that. For guys that know, former ASU guy transferred out to LSU. He was there with AP out there. So, all right, let me see. All right, Stu, I'm going to give you this pick right here. We're going to
208.
Oh, no. You know what's
going on?
No, it's 194.
I'm going to pick.
No.
Give me the 208 pick. I just want that 208 pick.
No, it's on you, Wasted. I'm going to give Stu that 208 that he traded for.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do right here? Wasted. We can use a running back. You want to see if our guy is there?
Man,
So I was
I'm
looking
gonna
at
go
too.
full John Gruden,
I
man.
fucking knew John was coming out, motherfucker.
I'm right, man. I'll tell you something, man. I'm going full Gruden, man. I don't think I have his as avatar on my laptop, man. So I'm just gonna give you the voice.
We know what you look like, John. It's okay.
Hey, man, I know you guys do, man. Let me tell you something. Let me see what running backs we got there.
I'm looking right now, man. I like Trey Sanders out of TCU.
Let me ask you a question, man. Is there a
Donovan
Cadillac
Edwards still
Williams?
there?
He's in there.
Cadillac Williams. I'm done.
He's in there. Cadillac Williams. Jaquavius Marks. What were we just talking about him?
Yeah, man. That
That's right.
kid's single parent home.
Natural
From the
hands
hood.
as a pass catcher, outstanding pass pro, field and assignment soundness, especially with the lack of opportunities to show it, decisive runner, often shy into contact.
I'm gonna ask you a question,
no.
man. Listen, man. Have you read some of my emails?
Not like that.
I'm just saying, you think I'm taking a fucking kid named fucking Jaquavius?
Racism!
That's right, man. It's killing us all. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Hey, do me a favor. Look at the defensive tackles, man.
There you go. Okay.
All right, double dipping the DTs. Okay, I like
That's
that.
right, man. That's right. I love double D's too, man.
We got Dwayne Carter out of Duke. He's still available. Keith Randolph Jr., a guy that plays right next to Newton. The next best thing smoking. Out of Illinois. I've never been able to say this dude's name. Justin Abogi.
How's that? Riley Mills.
Bogey.
Name.
Yeah, we guys ask you a question, man. Is Tyler Davis still available?
Let me see.
Oh, Leonard
Clemson? From Clemson.
Yeah, Tyler Davis is a guy. I have my eye on.
300.
Let me see.
Yeah,
I think he's off the board.
Tyler
Raph,
Davis still on?
what are you using right now?
I'm using PFF, I believe. Pro football.
All right, man. Howard Cross the third. Is he off the board?
What are you looking at? Are you looking at running back, or what were you looking for?
Hey, man, I was looking for a DT or running back, man.
All right, he's gone. You said Tyler Davis?
Tyler Davis is gone, man. What about Mekhi Wingo from LSU, man? Good three technique. Plays on the outside shoulder of the guard, man. Center.
You said from LSU?
That's right, man.
Let me see. Why is it not coming? Why the names aren't even coming up?
God damn it. What about Jalen Hutchins, man? He's another guy I had my eye on at Texas Tech, man. Hammer. It's right up Hammer's alley, man.
You're talking about the running back?
There it is. Jalen Hutchins.
Hutchins is right there.
Jalen Hutchins, man.
Wait, you talking about the running back?
No, the defensive tackle, man. Hammer.
Hey, put him with Tyree Wilson, man. What's up? What we doing? Two Texas Tech guys?
Nah, man. Thank you, Graf, for slapping me out of that, man. Let's get
Former Raiders?
Let's get a running back.
I was going to say that too, yeah.
All right, let's see. Boom.
Running back, man. You got a guy named Jaquavius.
You got to take Marks, man. He's the best running back on the board.
No, he's shy. Listen, he's shy with contact. He doesn't like to get hit. I don't want
anyone's shy on contact. No way, bro.
Trey Sanders is here too.
Like that, man. Trey Sanders is a fucking bumsicle. You don't need this kid.
Yep.
Hey, Stu, do me a favor, man. Take my pick for me, man. I just want to talk.
I was just about to ask: is Taj Brooks available?
Let me. I'm gonna go on.
Dude, he's a fucking. He's 8th ranked running back.
Hold on.
Hey, is Jaden Daniels?
John.
Hey,
have you heard about this kid from Florida, D tackle here? Where is he at? You find him.
Yeah, I know you're talking about too. He's a big guy, man. I like that.
6'6", 355.
Take him, man. I love that kid, man. He's actually. Listen, man. I've heard a lot of good things about him. I got people on the inside of that program playing down at the University of Florida, man.
Is he there? Is he still there though, John?
I got to look, man. Graphics controlling it, man.
Who are you talking about?
The D tackle from Florida, Cam Jackson.
No, Cam is gone. I didn't see him over there. Let me see.
Big Cam Jackson is gone, man. Cam Jackson might be one of the best defensive tackles in this draft, man.
Yeah, he's out of
there. Here, Tim Smith from Alabama, 6'4", 304.
DT?
Listen, that's right, man. We need the hog mollies in the middle, man.
I like your idea on that D tackle.
Smith is available right here.
What do you think, John?
6'4", big body guy out of Alabama.
Hey, man, I love thick frames, man. Take him.
Hey, yeah. Byron Young worked for us, right? Just go ahead and go another defensive tackle out of
Byron.
All right, so here we go. This is Stu's pick right here.
Okay.
I want to, because this is where you take some risks. Is there a specific Purdue guy that you think would be available right here in the 6th round, 7th round?
Drew Brees.
Maybe Drew Brees. Maybe, just maybe, we could take a flyer on.
I know we have 2 defensive linemen. We have specifically a defensive end. I don't know if he's eligible. I don't know if he's going to be out. I want this pick. I'm going to take another corner, guys.
I like that. Now let me go to corners. I see MJ Devonshire's there out of Pitt. Let me see. These are the best corners available. Hardy's still there out of Penn State.
Hold on. Okay, so so who's left now? I'm sorry.
Jaquan Hardy out of Penn State.
Let me see. I just want to see him. I know he's on my little list here.
Tyreek Chappelle, Elijah Jones out of Boston College. I like MJ Devonshire. Jaden Davis out of Miami. Jaquan Shepard, those speedsters out of Maryland, those Turks.
How about Kasalin Carson out of Wake Forest? Is he there?
Let me see.
He's got to be gone.
Yeah, he's pretty good player, man.
Yeah, he's gone.
How about Max Melton out of Rutgers?
Max Melton still there. He's from Rutgers. I mean, for God's sakes.
What's out DBs though, John?
Trey Amos from Alabama. I'm not seeing
Hold on,
that.
man. Hold on, man. I gotta switch my avatar.
Sean from Iowa.
I'm trying to see if I see his name.
Nah. Actually, got the question, man. Is Juice Scruggs still available?
Jamari Harris is right here.
Who is it?
Jamari Harris out of Iowa. Is that who you said?
No. Out of Iowa, it's Cooper Deshawn.
Oh, I didn't see Cooper Deshawn.
Iowa State, right?
Here you go. No, he's from Iowa. How about Roe Terrence from Arizona State?
Not seeing him. Let me keep looking. Justin Wiley's still on the board too, Stu. Just a heads up.
Storm Duck. I'm done.
Jordan Clark. You said Jordan Clark out of Arizona State?
No. Out of Arizona State, Roe Terrence.
I think he's already off the board. I could have swore. Oh, nope. Demetrius Ford, Arizona State. Nah, he's off the board.
Roe Terrence is gone. Okay. Jason Marshall out of Florida.
Jason Marshall, man.
I'm positive I seen him go off the board.
Did you?
Jason Marshall, man. That guy's a dog, man.
Yeah, he's pretty good too, man. He's fucking 6'1", 198, 4'4", 740. Here you go. Jarius Monroe out of Tulane.
Let me see.
Hey, I mean, I can't believe you guys aren't looking at some of the most of the talent coming out of Purdue, man. What about this? Guy's a kid that's coming out of Purdue, man.
I don't think we have a lot. I don't think we have a lot of guys coming out this year, man. We're a underclass team.
Yeah, I know, man. But as a kid's coming out a little early. His name's Rod Woodson, man. I'd fucking take a flyer on that guy, man.
Tulane's not on the board either.
Jeez. Okay. Jarvis Brownlee Jr. out of Louisville.
I think I seen him go off the board too.
God damn. Okay.
We got one Rutgers corner here, Charles Amakwa.
Here we go. Here we go. TJ Tampa out of Iowa State.
No, he's gone. I actually took him in my last mock draft. He's gone already. He's gonna go a lot earlier than this, dude.
Okay. God damn. How about Shaheem Battle out of North Carolina State, 6'2", 183.
I think Battle is out of here too.
Let's see. Battle.
Miles Battle out of Utah.
Storm Duck is still available, man. I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying it. I'm saying.
Jarvis Brownlee.
Who?
You said Did you say Jarvis Brownlee out of Louisville?
Yeah.
Right here.
Take him.
Oh, let's go.
All right. I want to see this draft.
Hold on, we got one more pick.
Well, okay.
All right, I'm gonna ask the chat. The first name I see, real quick. Let me read these supers. Oh, Leonard Williams is an animal. Might be the best pass rusher DT we've seen in a minute. Salute to Elmar. I have to disagree with you on that. I think there's, some Quentin Williams out there. There's some other names, but Big Cat is one of them guys. Salute to Raider or Die, my guys. Salute my OLV fam. Beat the Vikings. Salute to my guy. Appreciate you on the $2 donation. All right, this is what we're gonna do. First name I see. Salute to the chat. There's no favorites here. Who do you guys want to have to take the last pick? Just one name. First name I see. Boom. It's gonna be. Is it Mike, Hammer, Wasted, Stu? First name I see is getting the last pick.
The only name you can speak is Gruden. Come on.
Okay, Juice Scruggs. Okay, Mike got it. Boom. John put Mike on there. So there we have it. So Big Mike, you are on the board right here, brother.
F out of here.
Shoot, let's look at offense. I'm gonna find the best offensive player available.
And right here, you're looking at a tight end, 2 tight ends actually, or you're looking at a running back that we have not gotten a running back yet.
I thought we didn't get a running back at all.
Ray Davis.
We definitely go running back.
Ray Rice.
Let's go to running back.
Ron Dane.
Let me see. We got Blake Watson out of Memphis, LaShawn Williams out of Iowa, Jalen Wright, running back out of Tennessee, Jawar Jordan out of Louisville, Noah Whittington.
Jordan's good.
Trey Sanders, and I've seen that Q said Sanders has dealt with some injuries at TCU. Tajee Brooks, Texas Tech is still available.
Carson Steele, he's got to be gone, right? From UCLA?
Yes. He's out of there.
Is Devin Neal still there, or is he gone?
Devin Neal?
Out of Kansas?
I think I seen him go off the board earlier a few rounds ago.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Is there a guy named Maurice Claret still available?
I have his number, John. I have his number if you want to call, John.
I heard he's got a lot of firepower.
Mike, are you familiar with Austin Jones? You're a USC guy.
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
I mean, he's nice.
5'10", 195, 4'5", 40.
His first season at USC set a new line of career high. He played 3 years at Stanford, so he was a transfer. Jones was primarily a complimentary back to Travis Dye.
Touchdowns right now this season.
Yeah, he totaled 135 carries and 25 receptions for 972 total yards and 6 scores. It was by far Jones' most efficient season to date. So
let's get it. Austin Jones, USC.
I like that. Boom. Okay, so we got 2 7th-round guys. Oh, we got another pick. We got 2 7th-round guys that are running back. We have one that's on the IR now with Britton Brown out of UCLA, and now we have Austin Jones out of USC. All right.
Who gets the next?
Hammer, this one's on you, brother. What you want to do? You got one more pick.
What do we got so far?
Let me see. My picks. So right now, Bo Nix at 11, Tavonde Sweat at 42, Cedric Van Pran at 73, Johnny Dixon, corner out of Penn State, 111, Zach Zinner, 139. We may need another guard here because Zinner's going to be out for a while.
I like this trash.
Storm Duck.
You can look at a tackle or maybe a guard, little bro. I'm thinking like you can. We can get an extra edge rusher too. Like
whose pick is this? Whose pick is it's Wasted, right?
It's Hammers.
Oh, my bad.
The Storm Duck.
Look at the edge rushers real quick. Let's see what they got.
Storm, man.
Steve Linton, Texas Tech.
Nope.
Kamon Rucker out of North Carolina. Xavier Thomas, Clemson. He's more of a rotational guy, I believe. Zion out of Washington. Muhammad Kamara, Colorado State. J.J. Weaver. There's not a lot of talent.
Hey, that edge out of Colorado State's a dog, man.
Yeah? Muhammad Kamara?
Muhammad Kamara, yeah. Well, he stuck out in that Colorado State game. That was the dude. He had like 15. He had a career game against Colorado, but everybody did. But he stuck out to me on that one.
Kamar's a good athlete who can fight through contact and bend past his blocker to disrupt quarterbacks. He's not overly powerful in the run game, but can be respectable enough not to be a liability. NFL teams will care more about his disruptiveness. With 28.5 tackles for loss and 16.5 sacks in his career, Kamara has to continue being a sack artist who overcomes his size to be drafted. So this is one of those guys. Stu, you always talk about, right?
Who is this? Sorry, who is this?
The Antonio Pierces of the world, like those guys at the end of the draft or UDFAs, because they're undersized. That's why they're still on the board. This is definitely.
Or not even undersized.
Let me see Tupuola.
Okay, let me see.
I think it's gonna be a toss up between these two.
6'3", despite inconsistent production availability throughout his career, Zion has a skill set that jumps out on film. He's a sudden mover who has fleet feet and good burst off the line of scrimmage. His high level of activity in the passing lanes also helps as he chases batted passes to disrupt the offense. He will have to stay durable again in 2023 after only playing in 13 games last year. His quickness alone makes him a possible late-round draft pick and rotational rusher in the NFL. So you're looking at the prototypical size edge rusher that has durability issues, or you're looking at an undersized guy like Muhammad out of Colorado State that could potentially be, one of those.
All right, one more. Check Xavier Thomas. I'm gonna go through these three, and that's it.
There's nothing with me.
Nothing.
Hey, Stu, look up Xavier Thomas real quick. Edge rusher, Clemson. Oh shit.
Listen, Xavier Thomas,
he's going to drop a pod.
He said Stu lost his 208 pick.
Go with Tubola.
All right, let me see.
Xavier Thomas out of Clemson, man. Let me tell you something. It's a guy that you want to have on your football team, man. I probably would have taken him in the second round, man.
Let's see. What do we got? No, they didn't give us no grade on this.
I got Xavier Thomas.
6'2",
Thomas explodes off the line with a quick first step, with agile feet to counter inside and closing bursts. His fluidity and speed allow him to cover a lot of ground when dropping back into zone, so he can cover as well. Excellent motor, shows good quickness off the line of scrimmage, flashes the violent hands to win, so good hands.
Who is this?
This is Xavier Thomas,
man. It's a guy that I wanted to take.
Is it D tackle?
No, he's a defensive end, man. But he's one of those guys, man. He's 6'2", 245, man. Yeah. I'll tell you something. He's the kind of guy you want to get next to Max Crosby, man.
Xavier Thomas, you said?
Hey, Wasted. You talking like John Gruden while your face is on the screen, it takes the allure away.
It's actually funnier, bro, to be honest.
I know, right? Yo, what do you guys think about this draft, man? Salute to the chat right now. I guess we're going to the Vikings game.
A long time, man. I'll tell you something. Best draft we've had in 20 years, man. The only thing that could have made it any better is if we drafted Storm Duck, man.
Storm, high stakes Duck. Hey, guess what, Gru? We get him as a UDFA. We're good to go.
Right. We're bringing Storm Duck in, man. I'll tell you something. If you got
Andy said cheap.
Hey.
Andy, it's funny, man.
Hey, John, have you seen this kid, Mobility, defensive back out of North Texas?
I've saw the name before, man. There's another dude named Cheeks as well, man. Let me tell you something. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, man.
The realist Clark?
Yeah, the Kool-Aid McKinstry too, man.
Hey, Hammer, what is this? Is this your draft?
Yeah, and this is off of PFF. So let me know what you think of this one.
I love Kool-Aid, even though he only had one turnover, I believe, this year, but he's a lockdown guy. JJ McCarthy, we already know. I mean, in the second round, if he's available, I wouldn't be mad about that. I like Byron Murphy, too. I see how you snuck in that defensive lineman out of Texas. Cedric Van Pant.
They had Tavondre going to Arizona.
Shit.
I like the Cedric Van Pan, man. We need.
Wait. Hold on. What draft is? What is this?
It's Hammers.
When
man.
When did Hammer do this?
When he was playing with General
while you were
Booty.
taking a shit.
I took a piss, actually.
He's playing with General Booty, man.
Well, I thought we did a good job, man. I think that was a really good draft.
What's our draft rated?
It didn't give us a actual rating on this one.
But he's a fucking moron. He's a Knicks at 11 is criminal. Shut your ass up, Andy.
Hey, Andy, man, Waste is the one who took him. Hey, Andy, you want to know what else?
What are those little circles by those running back and cornerback? What are those things?
I don't know. Oh, trades.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey, Andy, you know what's crazy? Guess who was available there at 11?
Jaden Daniels and everybody else. I don't give a shit.
Penix and Jay and yeah, they were both there available.
Listen, I like.
Oh shit, Andy! It's in a group chat, bro. Go.
Look, I don't want to hear his madness, man. He's retired from YouTube. Just shut his ass up.
Yo, it's in the group chat, bro.
Go do some push-ups or some shit, man.
Hey, Hug D's likes that 208 pick. I appreciate that, Hug D's.
Well, who we take? We took Austin Jones. Yeah, so because of that trade, we got a running back. So there you have it. All right, let me get this shit off the screen. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Let me fix this real quick. I don't know why this shit looks all. All right, boom. Well, no, that shit look crazy too. All right, we'll just do that. He said, "Oh shit," and he wants to check the group chat, bro.
F him.
Stop the screen.
Fuck him.
All right, cool. Salute to everybody here in the building. Yeah, Jay Daniels over Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think he's going to be a superstar at the NFL level. I just think that, Daniels is probably going to be that dual, just all around can do everything. If he puts some more.
I didn't do the 208. No, I didn't do the. Wait, I didn't get the 208 pick, did I? I didn't pick that. Right.
I did the 208.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you, man.
Why the fuck did I get the 208 pick? That was my pick.
Bro, you went and used the bathroom, motherfucker.
No, I didn't.
You went before that. You went twice before that, bro.
Yeah, you went twice. You took another pick. You took one before 208, so you got a better pick.
Well, Gruden gave me his pick, but I also had 208. What the fuck?
Well, actually, I did, man.
Mike picked 208.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Go back to our draft. He picked 2 goddamn running backs.
It's gone. We got one running back. We got one.
What was the last pick? Did we just pick up another running back from USC?
That was 208.
Yeah.
We took an edge rusher with the last pick. I think, right?
That's some fucked up shit, dude.
That was the internet.
USC motherfucking running back. What the fuck?
Yo,
that draft? Where's it at? We can't see it again.
Nah, shit's gone, bro.
That draft was trash ass draft. Anyways.
Oh my god. Hey, Jay Legend. Hey, I'm definitely not trying to put this on his jacket, but Bo Nix definitely sound like a racist. That sound like some fucking sitting on his wooden.
So basically,
Bo Nix.
So what he sounds like the kind of guy that said,
"Hey, wasted." That was your wasted. That was your pick, not John's, right?
No, I like Bo Nix, man.
Oh,
my pick. What? Wait, hold on. Let me stop talking like John Gruden. Hold on.
He's sitting in the middle of a hotel lobby in Orlando talking like John Gruden.
I know. Yo, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Bo Nix. Bo Nix is one of my favorite quarterbacks in this draft. I like Jaden Daniels. He's very athletic. The problem is, for me, I like mobile quarterbacks, but I don't like run-first quarterbacks. And I think Jaden Daniels at the next level will be more of a he'll be more of a Lamar Jackson kind of type.
You really you think that, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Shit.
I do. I like
Andy. How do you feel, bro?
Didn't you retire? The F are you doing here?
Hey, I don't know what drugs y'all was doing before this, but Bo Nix at 11 is crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Hey, Graf, tell Tevin Carter to tell his uncle to give me a call. I've been trying to get a hold of Robert Thomas. He don't ever answer his fucking phone.
Tevin's a big fan of the show. Stu played with my uncle Robert Thomas in 06. He was a middle linebacker. Tell him to reach out to him.
Yeah, he was my roommate during training camp. I love Rob Thomas, dude. That's my dog.
Oh, that's dope. That's all right, Andy, look, bro. Sound off, bro.
Hey, man. Shout out to Wasted. He's a great guy, but that was dumb as fuck. Who else was on the board?
So let me tell you.
Jaden Daniels, Penix.
So how's Verone McKinley doing this year, Andy?
Wasted. You couldn't even throw a football at a flag football game. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
whoa.
Okay, no. Hey, Wasted. We're gonna handle this like gentlemen. Okay.
Whoa. Why are we getting?
This is what I'm gonna do right here, Andy. I'm gonna pull up a mock draft with 3 rounds, and you're gonna take those 3 picks, and we're gonna compare our draft.
No, I only want 2 picks.
No, motherfucker, that ain't fair.
All right,
but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you take any of those other quarterbacks over Bo Nix, you might win immediately.
Hold on.
I like Bo Nix, bro, but I think
look. With all due respect, right? I think Drake May and Caleb Williams, we can all agree those are 1A, 1B. They won't be there. Bo Nix is your last resort out of those top two guys. Like he's that shouldn't be allowed.
Well, this isn't fair.
I want to be on record by saying drafting a quarterback.
At 11, Bo Nix at 11. Bo Nix at 11. If Bo Nix is there at 11, that means
there's three quarterbacks that got that it factor. Not Bo Nix. It's Jaden Daniels.
Quarterback in the first
junior. It's Penix Jr., Jaden Daniels, and Caleb Williams. I don't want Caleb.
Well,
they're all available right there, Andy.
Look, here you go.
So let me ask you a question.
Easy
man.
money.
Penix?
So let me ask you a question. Why is that? Because
the Heisman winner right there.
Those guys are the ones that can take over games, bro. Penix can lead his guys open. Bo Nix is a great quarterback. He's been in the NFL, or not in the NFL, in college for a long time. But guess what? That man also has the best rated offensive line in college football right now. He's going to come to the Raiders, and that's not going to be the case. He's not going to be comfortable with Chris Jones coming over there, trying to tackle him. Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. He's not going to be comfortable like he is in Oregon right now. I don't want any guy that's been comfortable and putting up great stats in college. To me, that's not a great player. But Penix is a great fucking player. That dude was throwing guys open. That's shit that great quarterbacks do. I'm not saying that Bo Nix hasn't done that, but what I'm saying is that Penix has attributes that Bo Nix does not have. What I will say, out of Bo Nix and Penix, they can read through their entire progressions, and Jaden Daniels has improved that. But I'm willing to take the gamble on a Jaden Daniels because of the blueprint that I said that Baltimore has shown. If you guys can get a Jaden Daniels, and I'm not taking Jaden Daniels at 11 by no means at all. If Penix is not there, you trade back. Because we don't have that big of a need to be picking here. We don't have that. Unless a defensive tackle from Illinois is there, that's the only other person that I would decide to take at 11. But, bro, Jaden Daniels is a great player, and he's a weapon that the defense has to account for. And guess what? When you got to play a fucking guy that can throw the ball deep like Jaden Daniels can, but he can also scramble for 30 fucking yards and take that bitch to the house, that is a threat that I want on my team. That RPO shit, bro, why is the Dolphins so good? Yes, they're fast, but, bro, they killed us with RPOs, dog. They just made their little fast guys in the slot be able to do all that fun shit behind the linebackers. RPOs, I get it. It's a college thing, but it's proven to work in the league.
Yeah, I'm not even listening. What's up?
Wasted, you sitting over there looking bored while you getting cooked, bro. That's how you gonna take this shit?
No, I'm waiting for Andy to shut the fuck up.
There's really nothing Wasted can say against that.
No, there's a lot I can say. Listen, there's a lot I can say. Now, what the fact is that how many run first quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl? Just name me fucking one. Patrick Mahomes is not no fucking run first quarterback. He's a mobile quarterback.
No,
he's a mobile quarterback, but he's not a run quarterback.
Jaden Daniels this year has not been a run first quarterback.
Bro, I gave you. You spoke your piece. Can I speak mine?
Okay, go for it.
Look, see, my thing is this, bro. When you talk about the National Football League, I want a guy that can make all the throws, right? Now, when I look at Jaden Daniels and when I look at Michael Penix Jr., right, I look at Penix as a guy who's a little older. He had 2 catastrophic knee injuries. He has a weird herky throwing motion that I don't like.
Did you say herpy?
I said herky, not herpes. Graphic, stop talking about your all the woolly lump stuff that's going on with you.
let him go. Let him go. I want to hear it.
I didn't know that was a word, but okay, go ahead.
Look, but the thing is that when I look at Bo Nix, he is the cleanest prospect from a perspective of making all the throws. I like his throwing motion. He's just mobile enough. He's a strong arm. He's very, very accurate. He's a guy who's played a pro style offense, and I think that kind of quarterback is a guy that he might not be as athletically talented, right, as say for instance Jaden Daniels. But with a Jaden Daniels, you're gonna have to take the whole offense and remake it around Jaden Daniels, similar to the way that they've done with Lamar Jackson. And we don't know if the guy that we have at offensive coordinator would be willing to do that. You know what I mean? It depends. Like when you got Baltimore, like Baltimore has always been the kind of organization where they'll go and they'll do what's needed at quarterback. They'll change the offense as needed. But it depends on who our head coach is next year. So if our head coach is a guy like, say, for instance, Harbaugh, somebody like that. I don't know if they're going to be. I mean, Harbaugh is pretty good with running quarterbacks, but I don't like guys that have to rely on their legs to make plays. I like guys that can make plays from the pocket. And when I look at all of those guys, to me, Nix is the guy that can make it happen from the pocket.
Andy, you got 2 picks left, man. Come on.
Okay,
I want to answer that. He was speaking a lot towards Jaden Daniels, but yet Jaden Daniels is the most accurate quarterback in college football right now. So there's that. He's also got the highest completion percentage. He's also the best thrower in the middle of the football field this year. So there's that about pocket presence and whatever you were saying. But Penix Jr. is the only guy that I would take at 11 without trading back. I said before I went on that rant about Jaden Daniels, I wouldn't take him at 11. I would trade back. And if he's not there, well, so be it. I don't want to pick.
You're not going to get a quarterback at 11. You're not getting a bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting a quarterback at 11 if it's not Penix. I'm not taking nobody else.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd be happy with all
He's
3 of those.
He's in the pocket more than Bo Nix.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I will take any of those guys at number 11. That's a win for the Raiders if they get a quarterback at 11, bro. Like for the most part, when you have a run on quarterbacks in the draft, right? They're gonna move up for Caleb Williams and all of those guys. Caleb Williams is gonna be gone. Drake May is gonna be gone, and then those other guys are all gonna go in the top 10. You know what I mean? If you have a bunch of quarterback needy teams, man, I don't see those guys falling out of the top 15 in the draft. Quarterbacks.
Lavender Williams. Salute to the Mokes.
Oh, and the other thing you said about weird throwing motions, every quarterback, the best quarterbacks in the league right now have weird throwing motions. So I don't agree with all that.
Mahomes doesn't. I don't see Mahomes has
he does have a very weird throwing motion. He throws all kinds of angles.
Hey, Stu.
He throws from different angles, but he doesn't have a weird throwing motion. It's very smooth.
Hey, Stu, you disagree with this? You said you disagree with getting somebody in the quarterback in the first round.
Yeah, well, I don't know why we need a quarterback in the first round. Obviously, I'm going to say Aiden O'Connell. I think is definitely a good enough quarterback to be our guy. Why do we need to bring in another guy that hasn't been able to prove anything at the pro level? We can see what Aiden O'Connell can do, and let's give the kid a chance. Let's give him a couple years.
For me, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
that. Let me say this.
Wasted.
Stu. I think Stu is right in a sense, though. Look, if Newton is available at 11, the defensive tackle out of Syracuse or Illinois,
Illinois,
bro, you go take him and go get a quarterback in the middle of the middle rounds and let them battle it out. I'm cool with that. Like,
no.
But if you can get one of these potential guys, like potential generational talent, which I don't know if any of these guys are yet. We know what Caleb Williams can do. We know what Drake May can do. Look, bro.
With all due respect,
I'm going to say this: if we were to take a quarterback, I think my favorite quarterback in the draft is, if he's available, is JJ McCarthy. Out of all these dudes,
and I like JJ McCarthy, right? And he was my favorites.
The run first quarterback. I don't want it. I want nothing.
I don't want the run first guys either. And I'm gonna be real with you. And
I want my guys the guys on my team carrying the ball are going to be running backs. Those are the guys that are running the ball.
Yeah, I like guys that are going to go through their progressions, and I like guys that are mobile, but I don't like guys that are guys that are going to. I'm just cool with guys that I got to worry about paying them $100 million and getting hurt.
I just want a quarterback that can extend the play to throw it like Mahomes does.
Yeah, being mobile.
Mobile enough to create space back there, to create some time, to have the defense come up a little bit, just in case, but then he can fucking drop it off. I don't need a
and it's the crazy thing about these quarterbacks. A lot of people that are talking about these guys are not really watching them. Like, they're saying, oh, now everybody's talking about Jaden Daniels because you got the Heisman hype around him. But nobody was really watching this kid. I've been watching this kid his whole career. I've been watching Bo Nix when he was at Auburn, bro. I've been watching JJ McCarthy a while, bro. Like, that's the thing, man. I
want to be very clear. I don't want to draft a quarterback in the top 3.
You know why I would? Because I want somebody that's going to come in and challenge, Aiden O'Connell. Like, we don't know what Aiden O'Connell is yet. I like it.
Draft a guy that high and pay him a whole bunch of fucking money.
Well, Stu, because the thing is, I think the ceiling is a little higher with some of these guys. To be real with you,
100%, 1,000%.
Why 100 or 1,000%, Andy? Why?
I'll tell you why. Look, at the end of the day, Aiden O'Connell, he's done good enough to keep keep the starting job for the rest of this year. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. I like him a lot. The Russell Wilson that we're seeing right now, he's not gonna be able to keep up with these guys in our division. You got to be able to win the division first, bro. Like, it's not gonna happen.
So it's up to Aiden O'Connell to win the division?
Of course, it's a quarterback-driven league. Absolutely. He has to.
Right now, Aiden O'Connell is expected to win the division.
He has to. Who else is gonna do it?
No, we're talking about going forward, not right
money
now.
on the offense. That's the guys that are supposed to do it.
Well, let's do this. Let's do this.
And he's got Devontae, and he's got Josh.
We got 5 more. Hold on, you guys. We got 5 more games to really look at Aiden O'Connell, and then we have an off season to judge what we can do with him. So at this point, I like what I see from the kid. I think that he can battle it out in camp next year and see if he can win a job. I think that definitely should be. But at the end of the day, if there's one of these guys available, Stu, they're there. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like if one of these Heisman guy, even Bo Nix. It's funny.
You guys are getting caught up in the hype. You guys are getting caught up in the
I like Bo Nix. I do. I just.
But you're also being a homer, Stu. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, all these dudes are.
I'm looking at the guys in this fucking draft. I'm not saying that these guys are going to be fucking. These guys are going to come in and be fucking game changers. They're not, dude. They're not.
But neither is.
I don't want us to waste a number 1 draft pick and a bunch of money on a guy that we don't need to.
But we do. This man has got Devontae Adams, Michael Mayer, Josh
Devontae Adams, who has, what I've watched, hasn't met up to what he should be doing this year. I think.
Guess what? Aiden O'Connell still got a bunch of picks. He's still throwing a bunch of picks.
Yeah,
he's taking a bunch of stats.
That's what a rookie. That's what happens with a rookie. What do you want him to do?
All right. Well, then guess what? You take a rookie.
He's also got an offensive line. He's also dealing with an offensive line that's not very good.
Okay, and so now we're going to ask that he needs the best coordinators, the best weapons, and the best line.
I didn't say nothing about
Still, let's just say this real quick, okay? Well, what you just said with the offensive line, right? Now, if you go get a Jaden Daniels or a Penix, that O-line doesn't have to be great. It doesn't because
no. Listen, the Raiders are used to a fucking quarterback that's sitting in the pocket.
No, definitely.
Now
Rich Gannon was a guy that can escape and use
it. Trying to bring in a quarterback that's mobile. Those offensive linemen are mobile fucking type of quarterback blockers. They're pocket protectors. So you're asking an offensive line to do something completely different than what they do. So now we have to bring in a quarterback. And then now we have to switch all of our offensive linemen into offensive linemen that can move around and deal with a quarterback who's mobile. Those are two different things.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. The best offense in the league right now is running a college style fucking offense, bro.
And they're not. Their quarterback isn't mobile. They get the ball out in 2.7 seconds.
Tua can escape the pocket. The man just gets concussions.
No. But you both are right. Tua is mobile, but this year he doesn't have to be because they're getting rid of the football.
He gets the ball in 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, but bro,
quarterback doesn't have to be mobile to get the ball out.
At the end of the day, Stu, if we ran exactly what Miami was running, it wouldn't work. You know why? Because the defense don't got to say, you know what? Aiden O'Connell's going to run for fucking 20 yards. He's not going to do it. Tua can.
Tua doesn't.
That is a threat to the defense.
The reason Tua is good is because he gets the ball out in 2.7 seconds.
The other reason why Tua is good is because each time he does an RPO, the linebacker have to come up because
RPO. I'm telling you this, RPOs take a lot longer than 2.7 seconds. That's what he's averaging in throw.
Andy,
they are getting the ball out into the guys that can make plays quick.
Andy, you cheeseburger head bastard, man. Why don't you let somebody else talk?
It has nothing to do with mobility at all.
Yo, Hammer, get out of here, bro. We'll hold the show down,
to bed. Hammer, it sounds like your breath smells, man. Go to bed.
Salute to Mr. Rogers. That's a great debate, though. Salute to Mr. Rogers. Think we can get McCarthy in the third? Win-win. He'll be gone. He'll be gone by then. Salute to Max on a $5 donation also. And salute to Omar. We don't have a good backup for a QB. We're not going to have a backup, period. Hoyer's out of here, and Jimmy's gone post June 1st.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you though, man. When you start talking about like quarterback, right? I think the mistake that we make here with the Raiders, we get too nostalgic and we fall in love with players too fast. I remember, years when we had Matt McGloin and people were saying he was the future. I won't fucking hear that, bro. If you have the chance to bring in a guy who's a top 15 player on everyone else's board, at 11 or 12 or something like that, you bring them in at quarterback. And then what you do is you allow those guys to go into camp and have a real quarterback competition, i.e. like they used to in the 90s. Let the best man win no matter where he gets drafted.
Facts.
Well, either way, though, I love certain parts of Aiden O'Connell's game. And he's only going to develop and get better as time goes on. The thing is, he was thrown into a fucked up situation like most young quarterbacks are. Most young quarterbacks their careers are destroyed in the first year or two because they're thrown into some bad.
I want to be honest. I want to be perfectly clear here. I'm going off of what Aiden O'Connell's stats and the way that he's been playing. I'm not going off the fact that he is from Purdue, everybody. Trust me. I'm not. I am okay. Can I talk, Andy? Can I say a fucking few things?
No,
Andy, is that okay?
Talking shit, bro.
Hold on. I just want to make sure, Andy. Is that okay, Andy? Can I say a couple things? Is that cool? All right. I am also going to be able to have more experience on someone that I've seen and played. Okay. But when I'm talking about spending and getting all hyped up on these quarterbacks, dude, it's a trap. It's a fucking trap. And if you guys want to fall into it, how many times do I talk about these GMs getting caught up in these fucking numbers and what a guy can fucking run around and do? That is no fucking that is no telling. There's no signs telling that that's going to convert into the NFL. None.
Okay, no, I agree with you. Historically, you're right, Stu. But let's go back these past few years, okay? I know, Bright.
A guy's stats.
No. But the NFL has changed a lot. You look at CJ Stroud; he's killing it this year. Bryce he's a fucked up situation over there. But a lot of these young guys are developing now and becoming those guys. It's not like back then when you only found maybe one quarterback.
Also too, because these guys are playing 6 years. I mean, the kid at LSU is what, 25, 24. I mean, they're more.
So is O'Connell.
But you know the funny thing. You know the funny thing when you mention a guy like CJ Stroud. You know the reason why I was big on CJ Stroud and Mike was big on CJ Stroud. He's a pocket passer. He's a guy who can move the pocket. And he doesn't have to take off the run. Yeah. I don't need a guy that is all fast and runs and all this other stuff and can't throw the fucking football. Now when we see Justin Fields, right? Justin Fields at times looks great and other times he looks rudderless. Right. And then you look at Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has won an NFL MVP, but he's won it essentially being a running back. I don't need that kind of guy being my quarterback and getting knocked out for half of the fucking year. I have never seen, even for the great Michael Vick to Cam Newton to any of these guys, I have never seen a guy who depends on his legs 70% of the time win a Super Bowl.
And let me ask you this though, Wasted, real quick.
I agree with Wasted.
And again, I want to go like this. I want a quarterback that can complete the ball, has high percentage, has high percentage passes, and that's one thing Aiden O'Connell's good at, regardless Purdue or not.
Go ahead.
But what I was saying was I like Penix Jr. That's my favorite quarterback in the draft. I said that if he's not there, you trade back, and then you take that look at Jaden Daniels. I don't want Jaden Daniels to be the first result. But I will say this: if you trade back and he's still in there in the first round, you definitely scoop him up for sure.
Yo, do me a favor, man. Block Raider Primos. He doesn't know anything about football. Get the F out of here. Get him unceremoniously 5 years old. Out of here. Go to bed.
Completion percentage doesn't win games. No, yeah.
Get the F out of here, Primos. Yeah, Tom Brady did pretty well with that asshole.
Look, at the end of the day, I think in the NFL though, your quarterback gotta have that it factor, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, I know it's only been a couple games, but Aiden hasn't taken over any games. On top of that, completion.
He's given us a chance to win every game. He's kept us in games.
I think that's more credit to the defense than Aiden, but I agree with what you're saying. What I'm saying is that the quarterback is the most valuable position in the league, and you don't pass up on any of these quarterbacks at all, especially because what did you invest into him? You didn't invest anything. If we say, well, we really believe in this 5th round guy that we just drafted. Like you said, your knock on Jaden Daniels was that he's 24, 25. Well, guess what, Stu? So is our quarterback.
I thought
no, that's my point.
He's 22.
That's what I'm saying. These quarterbacks are getting more experience, so when they're coming in as rookies, they're more developed. That's why I'm saying these guys can come in and do well. Is my point.
Okay, so Stu, let me ask you this: in a perfect world, right? Where did
O'Connell played 6 years? Like I'm saying, the kid at LSU. dude, the guy should be in the NFL. That's why he's putting up all these fucking statistics. I mean, the guy, again, you look at it when Aiden O'Connell at 24 and Tua Tagovailoa at 24. Aiden O'Connell's a rookie, and Tua Tagovailoa was in his 4th year at the same age. So these guys, because of the NIL and because of transfer portal and because of the COVID year, these quarterbacks are long. Penix has been around a long fucking time. I mean, fucking played at IU for what, 3-4 years, got hurt, missed a year, then transferred. I mean, you're talking about these dudes who they have experience. And obviously, the more that you can play as a quarterback, the more experience you have, the better you're going to be. So these guys are guys that should be playing their 3rd year in the NFL, and they're still playing against college defenses. So they're going to have some pretty good numbers.
My ceiling for Bo Nix, and I really like it. To Wace's point, I really think he's very similar to Josh Allen, but I also think he's very similar in his career that he's going to have to Josh Allen. That he won't do good until his 3rd, 4th year, or second, third year actually. That's what I think will happen. I think that it'll take him time, like it took him time. He had to transfer from Auburn. He did good in Auburn though. He still was a really good player there. But my thing is with Penix right now, this man is playing at an all-time fucking level. And so
who do you compare Penix to, Andy? If you had to compare anybody to Penix, who
he's his own fucking guy, man. The way he throws his guys open, I don't see any other college quarterback doing that this year besides Caleb Williams.
He was my favorite quarterback coming into the year. The only problem is that I found out that he had 2 major knee injuries.
Yeah, he's injury prone, dude.
I had a problem with that until I seen him rush for that 3rd down the other day where he got cracked and got his ass up and won his team the game. I don't give a fuck.
Andy, to be honest with you, if he had a clean bill of health, I agree. Penix will be my guy. But the thing is, the luck that we've had as the Raiders, bro, I don't want to have anybody that has 2 catastrophic knee injuries, because if he has another one, that means he's essentially done.
Hey, do you know if that was on the same knee or is it on 2 different knees?
It's on 2 different knees.
I also don't want to settle because of that, especially since it's been years apart. That's also what I don't want to have.
But that whole injury thing, that was my biggest problem with Tyree.
I like Bo Nix though. I do like him a lot. I just want to take him at 11. I would trade back and try and get him.
I don't, but see, you know the funny thing, Andy, like when you talk about the top 5 quarterbacks in a draft of any particular year, it's hard to get that guy outside of the top 10 or 15. Like, I agree. Trading back for quarterbacks, bro, there's going to be a run where he's going to be in the top 10, right? But the thing is with Penix, bro, Penix is a beast. The only thing is, bro, is that his knees, bro, I don't like that shit, bro. Like the Tyree Wilson thing, yeah, on paper it looks great. He should be fine. And with our luck, Penix will come in, he'll have a fucking catastrophic knee injury, and we'll be chasing all of, his greatness. Like I remember with Darren McFadden, bro. Yo, shout out, I think I'm gonna take some Sunday sauce and put on some double D.
Hot sauce.
It's available now. And real quick, man, everybody in the chat, go get you a bottle. Shameless plug. It is now available.
What is it? What?
I'm gonna put it in the chat right now.
I know it's white, but here comes the hot sauce.
Is it one flavor or you got multiple flavors?
Right now we put out one. And
what is it?
We actually had a chef make
What's the name of the hot sauce?
Oh, it's Sunday sauce. And OakLosVegas limited edition, special edition bottle. So you go.
And what's
what were you gonna say, Wes?
No, I mean, what I was gonna say is just that, yo, Andy, my biggest problem is with us, with the Raiders. We get these players, man, that have all of this talent, and we can see it, we can reach out and touch the greatness, right? And then they get derailed by injuries. And I don't want it. Like, I'm just talking about just being an older guy and watching the Raiders my whole life, bro. I do not want us to get derailed by another guy who's going to be constantly injured. And I don't know that to be the case with Michael Penix, but you said yourself, our line is not the best. And he hasn't had the cleanest bill of health, man. And that's the reason why I have him behind Nix. My favorite quarterbacks in this draft, bro. And look, Drake May is a guy that everybody says he looks the part. He looks like Tarzan. He might play like Jane. The only problem with Drake May, to me, he doesn't have that it factor. He hasn't done anything spectacular in college, right? So to me, if I got the number 2 pick, I would probably take, Penix or one of the other guys over Drake May. That's just me. I haven't seen Drake May do anything. Like, Drake May reminds me of Mitchell Trubisky. Maybe I'm scouting the helmet because they both played at University of North Carolina.
Y'all are tweaking, bro.
Yo, no.
I like Drake May a lot. I just haven't seen him.
Drake May's overrated. I haven't seen him do anything, bro.
Me neither.
I haven't seen him take over a game yet, but if he was there at 11, I'd take him.
Drake May gonna cook. Watch.
Yeah, he's a baller. He's a baller, and all I'm gonna say is that if you have I'm gonna say this, man. If Drake May got Devontae Adams and all these boys, he's gonna dot every single one of them back shoulder passes, 100%. I think with Penix Jr. though, it's like, bro, like he's too good of a player. He's just too good of a player to pass up. Them knee injuries, whatever. He is way too good of a quarterback to pass up on that at 11. Way too good.
Yeah, look, Drake May. If you're talking about who the guy that you like, he's essentially.
I meant Penix.
Yeah, but look, Drake May. Like, let's be for real. Drake May's gonna go second. He might even go one because he looks like fucking Trevor Lawrence. He has a great arm. He has a great throwing motion. He checks all the boxes. You know what he's like. He is like the Justin Herbert of this draft. He's a guy that has kind of had an underwhelming college career, but has all the tools.
Hey, real quick, man. Hey, Lord Buddy Bear, my apologies, brother. I did not see your super. I know you didn't bring it up and you weren't tripping, but I didn't see it. We were doing the mock and I must have just skipped over it. Here's an idea. All of you submit your own mocks on Planet Raiders and leave a poll so we can grade it. Just an idea. Love that content. Raiders. I like that. I like that. Salute the Lord Buddy Bear, man. But look, this quarterback shit is going to go all the way into the offseason. They're going to go to the underwear Olympic. You know what I'm saying? And we're there's going to be all kind of extra. You know what I mean? We know how this goes. Like right now, we're just going off the eye test of what we're seeing. This isn't no. I like Penix. I like Penix a lot. Like if Caleb and Drake May off
somebody click that. Somebody click that.
Penix? I didn't say penis, motherfucker. Goddamn, I said Penix.
All I'm saying is
I can't like Penix a lot.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question because I'm gonna be honest. Besides maybe one person on here, we could go 5-0 these next few games, and I'd still draft a quarterback in the first round.
No,
this is a Penix right here. Yo, ways to go to sleep, bro.
Hey, y'all, tell me I'm lying though. Tell me I'm lying. We could go 5-0 these next 5 games, and I still draft a quarterback first round.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
I'm right now just looking at stat to stat, Drake May versus Michael Penix. And Drake May, if you're talking about a fucking pocket passer that can also fucking run the thing, dude, this motherfucker, he's got 16 rushing touchdowns basically in 2 seasons and over 1,200 rushing yards.
Hey, still they get very touchy about facts. You know what I mean? So stop throwing them facts around.
I'm looking at Penix, dude. Penix has rushing yards this season, 239, 1.9 per carry.
I mean, how many yards does he have passed in the last 2 seasons?
The last 2 seasons, he's got about
there goes a fact for you.
9,000, and Drake May has about 8,000.
1,000 more yards passing the football.
Seven interceptions, and he's got less interceptions than Penix. He's
hold on. Hey, Stu, go name the offense that Drake May has right now. Name all the guys in North Carolina right now that he's playing with, and then we can do this whole shit because right now Penix is playing with a first-round draft pick at wide receiver. Let's not do this shit. We're not going to do that. Drake May is playing with absolutely shit in North Carolina. He's working with what he
Dude, Drake May's a fucking
Drake May's a baller. They just expected so much from him out of this year. But I'm gonna be honest though.
He had 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, QB rating 149.
I'm gonna be honest though, Stu, the reason why people say that they underperformed this year, but even besides them stats though, is because his roster is so underwhelming that he hasn't played in no big games where he had to really show out. That's the problem. Penix has had to show out a lot. I know his kicker came out in clutch like these last 2 games, but Penix has put his team in that position. So it's just kind of hard, you know. It's like I like Drake May. I think he's
that's a good point. I want to look and see who North Carolina played this year.
I think that Drake May is the best quarterback prospect in this draft. I just don't think.
Let's see. So they beat. So here you go. They beat number 21 South Carolina. They beat number 17 Appalachian State, number 20 Minnesota, number 17 Pittsburgh, number 14 Syracuse. They beat Miami, who was 12th. They lost to Virginia, who was 10, Georgia Tech, who was 17. They beat Duke, who was 24, lost to Clemson, and lost to NC State. So, and they play West Virginia in the Bank of America Duke Mayo Bowl. So
John Sanders is not coming out this year, brother. He's not.
They've beaten some really. I mean, they've pretty much all of their wins have been all against ranked teams. Besides Campbell, they played on November 4th. Other than that,
yeah, Drake May is he's nice, but yeah, he don't got nobody to throw the ball to get them ESPN highlights. But
shit, bro, though, fucking guy in 2 years. No, sorry. Let me see. Basically, he didn't start his freshman year.
Bro, Drake May and Caleb Williams, that's the 1A, 1B, period.
Yeah, the reason why you don't pass on the quarterback this draft is because you can't, bro. There's not going to be another year like this for maybe another 10
Drake May has 8,000 yards and 63 touchdowns to 16 interceptions. Penix, the last 2 seasons, 13. Wait, no, that's total. That's total in his career.
Well, look,
Penix legit 5 possible starting quarterbacks in this fucking draft, bro. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. There's a lot of future organizations, like their future is depending on this draft. A lot of organizations are looking at this and saying we could potentially turn this thing around.
Yeah,
because of the quarterbacks.
And look, like to what Wasted was saying before about like the whole Jane Daniels thing. Bro, the reason why I work for Baltimore, motherfucker, they got him in the last pick of the draft. That's the type of shit I'm talking about, or last pick of the first round. Like, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. When you go for Jane Daniels, you go for a guy that you're not getting top 10, top 15. You trade back and decide to make that choice. But bro, I would take Bo Nix over Jane Daniels, but I'm saying I wouldn't take either one of them guys at 11. But I get what you're also saying, that you can't really trade back at this point and expect to have a Bo Nix there. But that's what I'm saying. Like, unless Penix is gone and your my boy out of Illinois is gone, bro, I don't know if I could justify taking Nix there. But he has shown a lot this last month and a half, so I wouldn't be mad at it. But I was just mad at the fact that this man took him with all them other people on the board.
Hey, look, if it's your guy, right, you take your guy. That's the way I look at it.
Absolutely.
That's your
hey, somebody clip that. Go ahead.
No, I said, if that's your guy, like say for instance,
while you're pointing at yourself, go ahead, keep going.
No, man, look, you can't clean up what you said. You said you like pennies. Yeah, you can't. You can't
say it like that.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yes, you did, bro. It's nasty, filthy workout.
Penix.
Nah, bro.
So,
Which God?
Hey, all I'm saying,
Andy, are you talking about the kid from Illinois, Johnny Newton?
Yes, the
Jazan Newton. But see, this is the problem with Newton, man.
6'2", 295.
He's a monster.
There is no problem with him. I don't want to hear it.
No. This is the thing with him, man. Because everybody's saying he's 295. I think he looks a little smaller, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, I kind of like the kid Sweat from Texas.
You like
He's
the kid
good
Sweat?
too. They're both ballers. But Newton is
Oregon.
Hey, Mike, you hear that? He likes the kid Sweat from Texas. He's out here.
He does this every time. Grab, you can't do
wild.
this.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, though.
No. He's trying to.
He's also a baller. He's also a baller.
Let's talk more about this Sweat from Texas. Go ahead.
They're both ballers, but Newton's number one DT.
Wait. So are we going to talk about Penix now or later, Graf?
At Mason Smith. How about Mason Smith from LSU? 6'6", 315, runs a 5.05 40. God damn. In week 1, he had 17 tackles.
Hey, realistically, Teo, Caleb can stay. He can stay at school. He can see Chicago say, we're going to take you, make that call. He can say, well,
spend it in week 1.
I will go back to USC and get this NIL money and cook. Apparently, he was just sliding in the Ferrari the other day with Jordan Addison. So, I mean, he's doing okay at USC.
Do you think he would do
Plus,
that?
He gets to run up and jump in the stands and cry with his mama and shit. She gets to wipe his ass,
right.
suck his dick.
Yeah, he's not playing in a bowl game either.
Well, no. I'm not the biggest Caleb Williams fan.
I'm not either.
I would want nothing to do with that fucking kid.
But if he was there at 11,
man, I don't give a shit. Look, if he's available at 7, trade up and get him. Like, what are you talking about? That's Caleb Williams.
Yeah, facts. But I ain't trading up for his ass.
Really, I just can't believe you guys as Raider fucking fans would want a crying ass, pussy ass motherfucker.
As Raider fans,
So
we should.
stupid.
We already got rid of one of those. We already got rid of one of those crying ass, pussy ass quarterbacks.
Whoa.
We had one for 10 years.
Most of our fan base is still crying over a quarterback that was crying at his presser.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
Stu, you also
we
should
want to do
say
that again, do we?
Stu, you
I
also
don't.
say that. See, but that's where that bias.
Yeah.
But that's where that bias comes in, Stu. You can't say that we can't be wanting something better, but yet you want us to settle for Aiden O'Connell and not go after anybody else. So you can't have it both ways, Stu. I love Aiden O'Connell, but you can't say
time out. I didn't bring up nothing about Aiden O'Connell just now, Andy. I said I don't want a pussy ass crying quarterback, is what I said.
Great. I want a winner.
Well, we don't know.
Winners in there, they don't cry. For me, I don't want that motherfucker on my team.
If you want a winner, you want Michael Penix Jr. because he ain't lost.
I'm telling you right now,
and he's about to win a Heisman.
Michael Penix Jr. I saw him at Indiana when he played there his first 3 seasons. I know Michael Penix Jr. very well.
Yeah.
Right? He's injury fucking prone. And if I'm looking at Michael Penix Jr., who I know about, I'm looking at Drake May. I'm taking fucking Drake May all day long.
He won't be there.
But I'm just telling you, I mean, I'm looking at better. I'm not taking the kid from USC. I don't want him. Penix has injuries. Okay. Like I said, Caleb's a crying pussy ass bitch. I like JJ McCarthy, but he probably won't be there. So this dude fucking Drake May is a motherfucker. And really, if you're going to be honest with you, I think Drake May and the kid from fucking LSU.
Drake May is going number 2 in New England.
If I'm looking at quarterbacks in this draft, if JJ McCarthy is there, he's my favorite
LSU, huh? But I like
Hey, Stu, but can I ask you a question, man?
Yes, sir, John.
Do we have you on record saying that you were looking at Penix?
I never said that. I said I've been watching Penix Jr.
You've been watching Penix?
The littler version. What is it?
Hey, wait, I got a question. What do you guys see in McCarthy? I'm not that big on McCarthy.
Stu, you know that's hilarious.
I gotta quit smoking this shit here.
I'm trying to.
Hey, yo, what do
trying
y'all
to be serious?
What do y'all see in McCarthy? I haven't watched enough of McCarthy to be like.
I like JJ McCarthy. He can make all the throws. He is super accurate. The only thing with JJ McCarthy is he's a little thin. He's probably got to put on a little more muscle.
Yeah,
I like JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, you're right. 6'3", 200.
He can make all the throws, Andy.
And he's a winner. The motherfucker's lost 1 game in his career, bro.
Pro style offense too, right?
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, pro style offense.
Yeah.
So why aren't people talking about
in his career, dude? The kid in 3 starting, he started. No, forgive me, he didn't start any games as freshman year, but the last 2 years he's only thrown 11 picks and 46 touchdowns.
Andy, I don't think he's coming out, bro. That's why nobody's really talking about. I don't think he's coming out.
Bro, I think he's coming. I haven't even heard anything about him not entering.
So then there's potentially 6 quarterbacks.
Hey, Sean, if you're a Penn State fan and you're saying you don't like JJ McCarthy at all, how could you even say that? How can you say you don't like a kid at all who's lost 1 game in his career for Big Ten and has been put Michigan back on the map? Like, that makes no sense to me.
Bro, he beat Ohio State 2 years in a row. Who's the last quarterback of Michigan to do that shit? Like, they haven't beat Ohio State 2 years in a row since fucking Lloyd Carr and Charles Woodson was there, bro.
You said 46 touchdowns in 2 years?
Yeah.
I mean, that's good.
I like JJ McCarthy.
Well, also, Andy, it's Jim Harbaugh. They run the football.
Yeah. They got
that's the other thing. It's not a pass heavy off. But I'm just saying, I watched that dude make some fucking. And like I said, I watched. Junior.
So do you guys see a game manager? Or do you guys
I watched Junior when he was at IU, and I watched a lot of McCarthy. Man, McCarthy makes some fucking throws, dude. Like, fuck. And again,
I'm actually trying to learn about him. So, do you guys see a game manager, or do you guys see a guy that can take over games and win?
Both.
I see both. It all depends on the situation he comes into the league. If he comes into the league in a situation like we're in, and say for instance we're as currently constituted, and we got a running back and Devontae Adams and Mayer and all these guys, he could come in and smoke shit.
So if Josh Jacobs is averaging 1.7 yards a carry, he could still go out and win us that game.
That's a little different. That's a little different, bro.
But like that's why I'm saying like we need a little bit more than a JJ. You feel me? Like
So
we need a better.
Wait, hold on, I missed that. What was the statement?
No, I'm saying like if we get the Josh Jacobs that averages 1.7 yards a carry on 30 touches, can JJ McCarthy go out and win us that game still?
I think he can. I think he can because he can make all the throws, man. You know what I mean?
He has mobility.
Good arm strength.
Oh yeah. He has touch and arm strength from what I saw.
Yeah,
and
that's
get Devontae Adams on backyard fades, them back shoulder fades.
But we got to realize 100%. Devontae Adams, just because we have to understand that Devontae Adams sometimes, again, he's taken 2 or 3 DBs with him. So that's sometimes why he's not getting the balls when he should, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not as if they're not just throwing it to him. He's wide open. I think there's times where he's not the number one option.
Yeah, he can't be, or else you're just being foolish with the ball.
Unless he's Tyreek Hill, who, that can be bad.
Well, we'll talk more about this when it gets closer.
That's unbelievable, man.
To draft season.
I'm gonna watch some more about JJ McCarthy. I'm gonna look into that guy.
He's good. He that motherfucker. He is a pro style quarterback. I mean, again,
better than Aiden O'Connell.
I mean, as of right now, yeah, I would say he's more dynamic. I would say that. I think accuracy wise, they're the same, but JJ can definitely move a lot better.
Because what I like about Aiden O'Connell is that he puts that ball in every single tight window there is. Like he don't fuck around. Like he will zip that bitch into triple coverage and it'll be on the money.
Yeah.
I talked about percentage wise. Like I know he's gonna completion percentage was, again, he left Purdue all time.
We knew he was a gunslinger. We knew that he's gonna have games with a great stat sheet, and there'd be games where it'd be like, damn, two picks, 1 touchdown. It's like we knew that we were getting out of Aiden O'Connell, but like, man, I just don't know if we could pass up on any of those quarterbacks just because of what we've seen. Now we do got 5 more.
No, I mean I get that. I understand that.
Salute to everybody.
Interesting. I didn't know much about McCarthy.
Check him out, dude. Just watch someone like, and he's playing against some pretty good fucking defenders out there too. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not like he's playing against Flossum and Jetsam, man. He's in the Big Ten. Look, hey, yo, you know what's crazy? I wanted to bring something up, and I forgot. Andy, my boy Juice Scruggs is balling, man.
He is.
Yeah. My boy Juice is balling, man. You put some respect on Juice's name, yo.
Dude, I wish he would have took fucking Andre James' spot.
I know, bro.
Well, now, like Jose said, we're looking at Drake Nugent out of Michigan. That's the guy in the 5th round.
Look, we need to look at somebody that's a real set.
I said this in that chat, right? You can draft interior linemen pretty easily, but you got to pay your outside guys. You can't be out here doing these experiments. I mean, so far there, Munford has worked pretty okay enough. I don't know why he got benched this last game. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that, but
yeah. I think they should stick with him. They should stick with him for a right tackle. But look, man, there's only so many Trent Williams in the National Football League.
Yeah,
there's only so many of those guys. And then if you have that kind of guy that's on the board and you're in a position to take him, you take him. Look. We know what the 3 positions that you can't pass on talent: pass rusher, left tackle, and or quarterback. Everything else you can get some bargain basement shit going on.
Is there a number 1 linebacker in this class?
Let me just make this statement too, though, guys. When I look at what we need, I guess when I look at our needs, DBs. I'd like to. There's other positions I think before a quarterback that I'd like to see us bring in. I guess that's my point too.
We need some corner help, definitely.
We need DBs
and the end. And
every one of our defensive tackles are free agents outside of Matthew Butler, Nestor Jade, and Byron Young. All those guys are leaving. Like they can all leave.
DB's bad, dude. Hey, Jonathan Allen wants to get up out of Washington.
Hey, Andy, why, man? Come on, bro. Who am I, bro?
I don't know. Who are you?
No. When shit like that happens, what did me and you do when we first started this shit?
Make videos.
Look.
Take the call.
Yeah, bro.
That was gonna be coffee and convo in the morning.
You pay that man a bag for sure.
Jonathan Allen, I definitely will reach out. But other than that, man, look, we're over 2 hours. I know Waste is in the East Coast. It's 12. Oh shit, Stu, you are too. My dog got to go out. So salute to everybody that pulled up, man. Thank you guys. Look, to be honest, this was the perfect ShieldMore.
That was all good talking points by everybody.
No, but not even that. Like Stu popped in,
and the people over here were actually
There was
so
no Stu popped in, then Wasted popped in, and we got the full ShieldMore experience. So that's what made this show so phenomenal. So salute to all my brothers. Hammer had to go. He has work real early in the morning. Salute to the chat on the way out. Who does Big Mike want to draft at quarterback at 11?
Ooh. At a quarterback at 11, that's a loaded question because that's assuming I want a quarterback at 11.
Ooh,
that's a tough question.
And to me, man, I kind of agree with Stu just a little bit, but it just depends on who our offensive coordinator is next year.
Major.
You know, we gotta decide who's going to be our offensive coordinator first before we decide who's going to be our quarterback.
Answer the question, damn it.
Can I ask you? Let's end on. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I guess.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if we could get the best player with our first pick at any position, what position would you want our best draft player to be?
Me personally,
yeah.
I damn near. I'm looking at Jose right now because of where we are. If Kool-Aid McKinstry drops.
No, just
corner. I want a corner. Like if we don't get a quarterback there and Newton's off the board, the defensive tackle out of Illinois, I have no problem getting the corner right there in the first.
Nah, I'm paying corners. I'm paying that whole defense, bro.
But bro, are you looking at the free agency pool? Like who are we gonna get?
Man, fuck these draft picks, man. Trade for
bro.
them.
Free agency is not what is good. Like it's not a big class next year.
Look, the biggest piece of the cake in the pie on any team.
Well, I want everyone to answer that question real quick, though.
It's a quarterback. It's a quarterback, right? So if I can get me a really good quarterback on a rookie deal, I can fill the rest of the team in with so much talent that we're gonna have talent growing out of our ears. So it'll definitely be quarterback.
Agreed, 100%.
Well, I think it has to be QB, corner, or DT.
Hold on, Mike, who are you taking?
D tackle. I'm going D tackle, and especially if we keep the offensive coordinator, everybody we have right now as is, we can build on that defense that we have now, add a D tackle to that, and kind of roll from there. Get a full playbook for Aiden O'Connell to run next year.
Yeah,
because he's running on like 4 pages of playbook on the offense. So we get him a full playbook. Who knows what we got in Aiden O'Connell? I know it's a little bit premature to say what we have in O'Connell, but you got to give him a full playbook. You know, so definitely D tackle's where I'm at.
And I'm thinking if I'm able to pick the position that I would want out of all the top positions in each position in the draft, I'm taking a cornerback.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm taking that cornerback.
A cornerback, but no ball.
Cornerback, because here's the deal: a rookie cornerback, a top rookie cornerback, can be instantly a fucking guy that contribute right now, and we see it every year with guys. I mean, I go back to some of the guys back when I played, guys, you know, that come in as a rookie and are instantly week one able to get tackles, interceptions, PBUs, and all that shit. So
yeah, I don't know, Stu. I feel like we missed our chance on a good corner. We should have got it last year, and we missed on that. I don't feel like.
Let me just say this. I'm not saying there's a specific corner. What I'm saying is just that position out of all the positions that I think we need, that would be the one where I wish we could get.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this: if there was 4 people in this draft and needed positions, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Newton, the D tackle, or Kool-Aid. Those 4 guys. Corner, DT, 2 quarterbacks. Those are my 4 players.
I take Newton over Kool-Aid.
I would too.
You take who?
Newton over Kool-Aid.
Oh no, definitely. No, but because DT, we already look, you have to maximize Max's prime. Like you have to. And he hasn't really played with a top-notch defensive tackle, so you got to take that shot. Newton's my favorite guy in the draft. I'm just saying, if Caleb Williams is there and Drake May is there, one of them, you got to take one of those guys.
Yeah, you can't pass on that.
Yeah. No, you know the only problem with corners, man, and I love, you get a good rookie star corner, but even though the Jets went out and got Sauce Gardner, you know what they had to do after that? They had to go bring in Aaron Rodgers and pay him the world. So
right. You're right.
You got to locate the quarterback, man.
Or you got Brock Purdy as the last pick in the draft is about to probably win the MVP this year.
I would Wasted. Wouldn't you
That's an
rather?
aberration.
Wouldn't you rather pay the money to a dude that has been able to perform at the level in the NFL that you want, rather than bringing a guy in that you have no fucking idea what he's going to do and be stuck with the motherfucker?
No, because most time the second act of a quarterback's career is never as good as the first. And if you're going out there and you're bringing in a guy who was a Hall of Famer and all that stuff,
I'm not saying that Rodgers that, but wouldn't you rather get a quarterback who comes in and establishes himself and then pay him big bucks on his, let's say, a second contract, than take your chances on a rookie quarterback?
It normally doesn't really work, because if you look at how many times have you saw a free agent quarterback?
How many times does the rookie quarterback work though?
Throughout the years, but the times is when it works, right? So when you talk about guys,
of you getting a rookie quarterback coming in and
it's the money though, Stu. You got to take that risk.
It's the money. You got to take the risk.
I'd rather go with the sure shot and pay a dude that I know can perform in the NFL than take
who's the sure shot?
So let's unpack that really quickly, right?
But we don't have a sure shot.
So let's
the
unpack
Chiefs,
that, right?
The Eagles, all teams that got their guys, young quarterbacks that came in.
Tua, Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Josh Allen,
like Josh.
Have these teams besides
Trevor
Kansas
Lawrence,
City, have they won? And besides Jalen Hurts, I mean, Miami hasn't done shit. I mean,
well, we're still talking about.
We're talking about the hierarchy of the league. So when you talk about,
we're talking about quarterbacks who can come in on your team year one, whether it's a free agent or a rookie, and be a game changer.
So for me, it's not just about next year; it's about the future for me, right? And when you talk about, bringing in a free agent quarterback, right, that really hasn't worked a lot throughout the history of the league. It hasn't really worked a lot. I mean, how many free agent quarterbacks have won? He wasn't a free agent.
That's Tom Brady,
and they drafted him.
The Patriots drafted him, bro. And so
Tampa.
Yeah, but bro, listen, bro, this is the greatest quarterback of all time. You're talking
Matthew
about
Stafford.
You're telling me that Matthew
Stafford was a trade.
Fucking the kid from Minnesota.
Stafford was a trade. I'm talking about free agents, bro.
And so
what I said, here's what I said.
You just need to go get someone.
I said a quarterback's first year on a team. If I want a guy that's going to come in and be a production guy right now, I'd rather spend money on a free agent or trade than spend that money on a draft pick coming in, a kid that you have no idea about.
You're right.
I'm going to say this.
If I draft the right guy,
free agent quarterback coming in and being successful has got to be, and I don't know the stats, has got to be higher than a draft pick coming in and being successful.
So what I'm hearing is Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is another one.
Well, see, that's the thing. Look at the ceiling of how that goes, right? If I'm talking about winning a Super Bowl, that's my mindset, right? Why I have to go out there and I got to find the next guy, right? And you keep going and you keep going until you find that next guy. That's been the problem with the Raiders over the last 30 years. Al was never willing to take that road. He always thought that he can build a team and go get somebody off the scrap heap to win him a Super Bowl like he did with Jim Plunkett. Yeah. That is not the metric to win a Super Bowl in the National Football League. 90% of the time, when you win a Super Bowl, you win
Marcus as a number one quarterback.
Stu, let me finish really quickly, right? When you talk about winning Super Bowls, you're looking at teams who drafted that guy. You're looking at the John Elways of the world. You're looking at the Brett Favre was a guy that they got that was young. But you're looking at Patrick Mahomes, man. You're looking at Tom Brady. You're looking at Peyton Manning. You're looking at Russell Wilson. Like what are we talking about here, bro? Like most of the time, agent.
Yeah, but you're gonna bring in Peyton Manning in the conversation. I mean, those are two guys that are like out of the percentages are fucking unbelievable.
I know, but I'm saying I think that you have to take that road and try to get that unbelievable guy. You have to go out there and try to draft.
But you know what, though?
So fucking low that's going to work out.
But still, this is the thing. What options?
Allen ain't working the
fuck. I love your argument, but the thing is this though. What are the options?
Exactly. On
That's
top
the
of that,
issue.
you're going to have to pay that. So that you're gonna have to pay that option so much.
I would rather pay a guy that I know can compete.
No. But not even just that. Who are the options? Like, okay, Kirk Cousins is one. He's going to be in high demand. He'll probably end up going.
No. This has nothing to do with right now. This is.
In general, just.
But that ideology historically has not worked. The ideology
of drafting a quarterback has worked to change.
100%.
100%.
Are you serious? Look at all the fails the Cleveland Browns have had with first-round draft picks.
Look at us. We fucking got Garoppolo. Garoppolo came to us. Derek Carr went to the Saints in his ass. We got Garoppolo. He's ass.
I'm saying, drafting a quarterback, the percentages of them winning a Super Bowl are going to be less than getting a free agent quarterback and allowing him.
It depends on what draft you're talking about. Now, if you're drafting a quarterback for the sake of a quarterback, drafting a quarterback, then you make the wrong decision. If you're drafting a quarterback in a draft where there's a bunch of talented quarterbacks and you happen to be one of the people with those picks, you take the talented quarterback.
You're thinking way too much into the question.
No, I'm not. What I'm telling you is this is my thought process right now. There are years where
you're adding factors in it. That's not what I was talking about.
No, I'm not. See, that's what you're talking
there's
about.
More.
What I'm doing is I'm talking about what I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this is my idea.
Different things, though. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's not, because look, there are years where you have, like, say for instance, the year that Mitchell Trubisky came out. Right now, Patrick Mahomes was in that draft. He got taken in the middle of that draft. Deshaun Watson was in that draft. He got taken lower, right? But then you have times where people draft quarterbacks where none of the quarterbacks are any good in that draft, and they're reaching. This is a draft that's a lot different. You have some generational talents in this draft. You have Caleb Williams in this draft, right? You have Drake May.
You're starting a different argument that I wasn't even.
That's not that. That is not. But see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this year.
Yeah, how do you switch the argument right through the argument?
I'm not switching the argument. What I'm saying is the reason why I'm taking a quarterback this year is because there are guys that can change their franchise this year, and I'm not taking no free agent over that. And normally that's bad. Normally when you take a free agent quarterback, it doesn't work. How many times?
Normally when you draft a quarterback, it doesn't work.
At least they're cheap.
Not when you draft the right one, motherfucker. When you draft the right one.
I'm saying, how often? Hey, I'm telling you, I would.
How often every single good quarterback in the league right now was drafted by their team?
Well, the thing is this too. Also, New England got 6 rings out of Tom Brady, and they drafted him. Like it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what I'm saying is the percentages of drafting a quarterback that's going to win you a Super Bowl is going to be lower.
No. You're right because
that's my only argument. That was it.
Yeah,
there's more rookie quarterbacks than there are more free agent quarterbacks.
Look, and I understand that, but my thing is
that's not
a good reason for me not to.
Money. I would rather spend more money on somebody who I know can perform in the league than go out and get a young quarterback, draft a kid in the first round.
And then this is why you guys were arguing 2 different points. You say that, and then Wasted thinks, like who? We got no options.
Well,
he looks in the draft, and then we have options.
Hold on. The one thing that you guys aren't talking about, I understand your argument. This is the thing. The one thing that people aren't realizing is we still have to pay Jimmy G. So even when we cut him post-June, we're still paying him. We have to pay Chandler Jones. Like, we need to go get another young quarterback and hope that we hit. If it's not Aiden, let them battle it out, whoever it is. You got to go get another young guy because you're still paying him. You're paying Jimmy G to leave.
Hey, listen, guys. Okay, in the comment, can you guys just fucking listen to what the fuck I'm saying over here, okay? Because obviously everybody in the fucking comment is going to agree with Wasted. It's going to agree with Graf.
I agree with, I agree with you.
I get it. I'm on the road right now.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Andy's bipartisan, and Mike's just taking everything in. So I ain't going to say shit to Mike, all right? What I'm saying is this. I would rather spend more money bringing in a quarterback who I know can produce at the NFL level than put my money and faith into a kid that has never played a snap in the NFL.
Look, I agree with you, Stu.
I am not talking about this draft. I'm not talking about any draft.
Okay, but let me say this though.
He's right. We should have kept Jarrett Stidham. You're right, Stu. We should have kept Jarrett Stidham.
This is the thing, though, Stu. I agree with you.
Did I bring up anyone specific in the?
No. But you have to think about the specifics because if we say,
I'm asking a general fucking question. This is just like when you ask questions like, "Hey, hypothetically, what about this?" That's what I'm talking about.
Hypothetically, I'd rather take a quarterback in the draft because
that's fine.
And there's higher ceilings in the draft. That's why I'd go that route.
Okay, listen, Horror Dog 22. First of all, don't talk about my fucking kids, okay? And Sin, I'm not in my feelings. Okay, this is what adults do. They can talk. Just because I raise my voice doesn't mean I'm in my feelings.
No, but bro, we know what you're saying.
We talk to them.
I know what you're saying, my brother, and I vehemently disagree with you. But I respect what you.
Vincent De Campos, eat my.
Okay. So hold on. We're not gonna do that. But let me say this.
Jesus Christ, man.
I want to do Stu's argument real quick.
Come up here, let me see your face.
Stu, come on. Let's stop.
No, I'm just saying, like, what the fuck?
No. I want.
These motherfuckers don't even have any idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Let me ask you something. I want to do the Stu argument real quick. Listen, all three of you guys, Andy, Wasted, Big Mike, right now. Okay, this is. Because I want to see what this.
I wouldn't want us all to agree. Anyway,
Stu, is this what you mean? Is this what you mean right here?
Hey, Vincent De Campos, how many drafts?
Stu, listen, Stu, don't worry about the chat real quick. I want to ask you this. Is this your argument?
If you're going to say some shit.
But I want to ask, is this your argument? Would you rather have Aaron Rodgers next year, or would you rather have Caleb Williams?
Listen, my argument had nothing to do with anybody.
No. I'm not talking about specific, but the ideology of it, the concept.
That has nothing to do.
Aaron Rodgers was a trade, though.
Okay, then I had no idea what the fuck you're talking about, so I'm wrong.
Hey, can I get one in real quick?
Yes, I want to hear Mike's perspective.
Hold on, Andy. What I said was just a first-year quarterback, whether it's a trade, free agency, or draft, is what I said.
I'd rather draft.
Okay, then there you go.
Hey, Stu, can I challenge that just a little bit, but not in a way. I'm not trying to say anything against what you're saying.
Go ahead, because right now it's what, one on.
It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that.
In the chat right now.
We're not doing that shit, man. Go ahead, Mike.
Look at. So let's start from the beginning of a process. A quarterback getting picked in the draft, right? If he's the guy that is producing and doing all those things.
Hold on, whoa. Say that again.
Let's start from the beginning when a team picks a quarterback, right? And he produces in the draft, and he produces at a level that your expectations, right? He's producing, he can get the job done, right?
When you draft a guy, you don't know that.
Well, let's just say that he's proven that he's that guy, right? He's proven that he's that guy.
At the collegiate level.
No, at the pro level. He gets drafted.
Indication of what he's going to do in the NFL. That's what my point is.
No, what I'm saying is he gets drafted. He produces at the pro level. That same team is going to give him a long-term contract.
What does produce mean? What do you mean?
He earns a second contract, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And so he gets a big fat payday. Okay. He gets a big fat payday. Usually that team that drafts him are going to give him a long-term contract. Am I correct? Is that right? So
you would think, yeah.
Right. In most cases these days, you've seen it. So he fulfills that contract. On that third contract, maybe he goes out in a free agency. And he's probably in his 30s. Do you go with that kind of guy first over a draft who like a young quarterback who's coming out of the draft? Or you get somebody on his third contract coming out of in his 30s?
I like what Mike did. Mike added context to it.
Hey, shut up, man.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. Dude, what I'm saying is, which one would you go with?
Why do I fucking even waste my fucking time,
bro?
We're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out what you're saying because
no, he's literally just asking you. Would you rather go with a guy in free agency or would you rather draft a guy? I said I'd rather draft a guy. He's just asking you guys.
That's not what he said. He gave me context. He said the guy's in his third year and he's 30 years old. Would you take him over a draft pick? That's a completely different scenario.
I'm saying your question, Stu. You asked us, would we take a guy in the draft? Would you rather draft a quarterback or would you rather go for the guy that you feel is already proven himself in the league? I draft a guy. That's what my answer is.
That's okay.
I'm saying it depends on the situation. That's what I'm saying.
Why does Wasted just dip out like that?
He's at the hotel, bro. He's literally outside of one.
What the fuck, dude?
Bro, he's outside outside people's doors at 1:30 talking about the Raiders, bro.
Hey, Stu, I agree with you, but I also agree with both. What I'm saying,
Here's
what
the
I'm
deal.
saying.
I just asked the question. I didn't even say like
Mike, he was just asking, would you rather take a free agent quarterback or a draft one?
But either way, it created dialogue, Stu. It created a great dialogue, bro. Like, let's talk, motherfucker. Ain't nobody arguing for real. We just having a discussion.
Yeah. Hey, it depends on the situation. What I will go with.
Fair is wasted. I was gonna say, what the fuck, man.
Nah, I hit the wrong button, bro. You know, I'm in a fucking in the lobby of my hotel right now, bro.
Yeah, but this the thing, straight up. At the end of the day, historically, the Raiders have went out.
I'm gonna sin. Listen.
All right, look, we're not Stu. Listen to me. It's us five right now having a conversation. Don't worry about it.
I like to read the comments because he has the balls to say it. I'm gonna fucking say that he's a fucking moron that doesn't know anything.
Okay, there you go.
Acting like a straight bitch, really.
Perfect response. But historically, the Raiders have went out and got older free agent quarterbacks that have won championships for us or gotten us there. Rich Gannon, his career was over. Revitalized it with us. You know, we can go back to Plunkett in those days.
And I'm
right?
not saying one way or the other isn't the better. I was just asking the simple question.
But your answer to your question is you'd rather go out and get a free agent, right?
That was it.
Here's a good example.
I'm not saying you're right or I'm wrong or I'm right.
I think we're both right in a sense because it's worked both. It's worked on both sides before.
Yeah. I agree. It's like this, right? Say a guy like Trevor Lawrence doesn't get a payday from the Jaguars, and he comes out next year, right? And he's the guy. He's a free agent, top free agent. I would rather have him.
Shut the fuck up.
I'd rather have T-Law instead of a young drafted quarterback. It depends on the situation, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I get it.
No, it always dictates the actions, man. The situation always dictates the actions, you know.
And that's why I didn't want to have it be so where you add in all these different factors. I just wanted a simple fucking scenario.
But you know, bro,
this is the thing.
We're talking, bro. We are talking.
The whole point of us plotting, right? Like, and this is the way we have to add context. And we have to make it an abstract thought. I can't just say, okay, one or the other, because there's all these different scenarios. So when I give you an answer, it's very layered.
But not even just that. The conversation's over at that point. I'd rather do this. I'd rather do this. And then what?
Because here's the deal. When you factor in different scenarios, obviously then that takes away from the initial question, though.
No, because you know you said what you said. Yeah, you said what you said, right? And I have a way to getting to my thought process. I'm explaining my process. My process is that I'm looking at it from the perspective of I haven't seen a lot of great free agent acquisitions. Now, Matthew Stafford was an aberration, loaded team. Brady went to a loaded team. With a situation that
Peyton went to Denver. Peyton went to Denver and won one with the stout defense.
Loaded team, right? We're not a loaded team. We're not a quarterback away.
The kid from Detroit, he's done pretty well too.
That's a trade.
Well. Actually, he got traded for the guy to win them a championship. So,
bro, can I finish though? Like what I'm saying is we're not just a quarterback away. We're trying to build something. You build with a young quarterback, and then you build the team around that because you have the money to build a team around that. If we were like a team where we were just a quarterback away, then I would agree with you. But I'm talking about from the Raiders' perspective, bro. We got a team with a bunch of holes. You can't build going out and paying.
Shut the fuck up, please. Okay, please.
You know what I'm saying? You can't build a team by us going out and go getting a free agent quarterback, even if it's a free agent quarterback who's still kind of in his prime. Like even if you go get Jared Goff, right? Jared Goff was a #1 pick, right? You got to pay him at a certain level because he was taken #1, right? And he's not even a world beater. So I'm paying Jared Goff like more than Jimmy Garoppolo. Because Jimmy Garoppolo, even though we're paying him a lot, he's the 19th highest paid quarterback in the National Football League right now. 19th. So if I'm paying Jared Goff more than Jimmy Garoppolo, that means I'm paying him more than $70 million, and I still got holes all up and down this thing.
Removed from anything I was even talking about, man.
Bro, you know what the problem is, bro? Because it's not just about what you're talking about. We were talking about what we wanted to do.
Someone asks a question and then you take the question and turn it into what you want to answer. That makes no sense.
You didn't ask. What are you talking about? You said, what would you want to do at quarterback, right? I said, this is the reason why.
That's not what I said. That is not even what the fuck I said. That is not what I said.
Then we're pissing in the wind, then, bro.
What?
Then we're pissing in the wind, then, because that's not what I heard, bro. We were talking about what we thought was best for quarterback. right? This is what I think is best. Then I'm wrong, this still.
No, I'm not saying anyone's wrong. That's the thing. I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong. All I'm saying is I asked a simple question. That was it. I just asked.
I was hella about to do this, y'all. And then I was like, not yet. It's not time. But go ahead.
What was that? Is that what are we done?
Huh?
Are we done?
I'm just, I was just kind of toying with the fact that
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
it was about a month ago and shit.
Yeah. Leftovers are already thrown out, Andy.
I'm out of here,
I'll
man.
still be eating them damn leftovers.
Yeah, man. It's
Yo, you eating leftovers, you getting sick,
Dude,
sick as a dog. You eating leftovers.
I love the conversation. Like, we don't need to get all worked up because we don't agree on something. I mean,
bro, we're not the ones getting worked up. That's what's so funny, bro, because we're not tripping.
No, that's not fair at all. What you mean?
Bro, you're going, you screaming at the chat. It's like, God, bro, like, bro, we're doing the pod. We're having a show. We're having fun.
You got people in the chat telling that, hey, wait,
Y'all better chill before Mike beats y'all ass.
and he needs to go check on his kids. I don't see anyone talking shit like that to you guys. You don't like it. You guys block guys all the fucking time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's disrespectful as hell, man. For real. Whoever.
Yeah, listen, people.
No. Next time you're gonna have access to the chat.
I see something that is disrespectful. I'm not just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna tell the motherfucker, go eat a fucking dick, motherfucker.
Yeah, Stu addresses it, dog. I fuck with it.
That's right. That's
there's
right.
nothing
Listen,
wrong
I'm gonna be. Yo, listen. Unceremoniously block whoever you need to.
I don't block.
That's what I do.
I just joined because Wasted took Bo Nick, dog. I don't know where we went.
Bro, I still have no idea what the fuck we just talked about the past hour. I really don't know what the fuck happened. Because there was so much going on within that one question. So
All I know is that Bo Nix is not him, bro. No, I'm playing.
Nah, but still, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That question that just sparked a great extra hour of content.
No, that was good.
Yeah, that was fire.
No, Stu. You did your that's how you pod, motherfucker. That's how you pod.
Well, no, and obviously you guys
minus the suck my dicks in the chat. Just everything else was
No, I think that without those,
as long as we're not being disrespectful to each other, that's all that matters. Right? I mean,
all love, man.
No one was disrespecting nobody. No one was.
We just had fun. We did a terrible draft. Andy pulled up because our draft was terrible. Hammer fell asleep. I apparently was talking about penis when I said penix. And
this guy that Sin just now wrote.
Do me a favor, Graf. Do me a favor. Unceremoniously block him, please.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You are unceremoniously blocked, Sin. Get the F out of here.
Wait, we're not still live, are we?
Yes, we are.
Sin. Oh, fuck.
Yo.
I thought when you hit that screen, it was just us just talking on here.
Yo, hold on, bro. This still thought he didn't even know we were on the line, bro. That shit is common. Hey, yo, this is
perfect. It was perfect because I didn't say nothing disrespectful to nobody. That was all good. That didn't explain my point then.
Bro, you know what I noticed? Andy pulled
the
up.
Whole time you thought we were live?
No.
Hey.
When he played that music, the little dun the first time, I thought it was just us.
Wasted. Andy knows what he be doing too. You know what he does?
Every time
He'll wait for great energy when we're having a great show, right? And then he's like, "Fuck you too," because I'm done with it. I'm gonna go on my bros show and just bring all the violence, and then everything goes left, and then Andy just walks off and never pops up for another month.
Bro, you know what he does? He comes in, he starts everything, he goes,
yeah.
He leaves.
So there you have it.
Don't hate, appreciate.
That shit is hilarious, bro. But hey, pure content, El Hyco Factory, man. Salute everybody in the building.
I'm about to get kicked out of the resort.
The best part though is at least we're not sitting here regurgitating the same fucking
dude. But I'd rather do. No, I'm playing.
You know what I mean? Like at least we're not. Oh yeah. Just.
But still, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What way would you rather go? Would you rather draft the outro?
Drafted out. What's it?
It made no sense at all. I was gonna say, would you rather leave or would you rather stay? Would you rather Or would you rather